Yeah, baby!
I don't know.
Final Fantasy.
What
Yes, it is!
Yes!
A shadow fell.
Fucking what? What's poppin', players? Welcome back to a TwoPennyGames React. This time, 2026's Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest. I am your host, Tavin Sit, here with my good friend and co-host holding a Polish beer.
Polish beer.
A Polish beer.
Perla.
Say hello to the people, Connor Elliott.
Hello. I was musing at about 1846. Long time for beer to be brewed. That means it's going
the
to be
beer
good.
is not from 1846. They've been established since 1846.
What's the difference?
They
got hops.
probably brewed it like a month ago.
But it's got hops.
It's got hops?
Uh-huh.
Is it an IPA?
Oh, does not all beer have hops?
No,
Oh, well.
not all beer has hops. Let me see this. He said, uh-oh.
I'd be very disappointed if this was an IPA.
Have you had this before?
No. It was
I don't know any of the words on this can.
It's from Poland because our neighbors across the street at my home.
So
are
that
Polish.
is there's a little symbol on the can. That is a hop, which is used to brew beers.
It's here then.
So yeah, beer. If my memory serves me correctly, beer is brewed with hops and brewed with malts. Malts add like a smoother, like sweeter taste, and hops deliver that like more bitter taste.
I do like
I have forgotten in years. I've forgotten like the exact brewing process and how that works. One, like they brew it with hot water so it rises to the top, and then others they brew it with like cold water so it sinks to the bottom, and then that has an effect on things. I forget these things.
You can't forget the yeast.
Connor, we're here to talk about Summer Game Fest.
What's there to talk about?
There's maybe a lot to talk about. Of course, Jeff Keighley's event. This is going to be a long one, ladies and gentlemen, so strap in. Of course, for me, Summer Game Fest is always neat, but I'm never expecting like a great show out of this. I'm expecting to see a lot of games. I'm expecting a lot of them to not work for me. There will inevitably be like a 15 to 20 minute segment where it's like, here's a bunch of Souls-like games that aren't that good, and then here's a bunch of anime games that you'll never see again. And you can't tell the difference between any of them. And then there'll be like 3 that I'm like, ooh, really glad I saw that today. Can't wait to see that. So that's always my goal with Summer Game Fest, is to walk away with like 3 games that I'm like, ooh, very excited about that. Can't wait for that. Now, what are those games? We'll see. Connor, what are your expectations going into today?
Not as low as a bar as you just put it.
Oh, really?
No, that's true. Because my expectations are, I'm not going to see much of anything over the course of the show that's going to interest me. The problem with these things, and I'm not saying they should necessarily change the format, because so many of the games that get exposed here wouldn't really get a chance elsewhere. But unfortunately, whenever I think of Summer Games Fest, this kind of show, I usually think of being bored. Because while they will have segments that'll be fun, I feel like the bulk of the show is kind of just be like going through the motions.
It's going to be a lot.
Through the ad reads or whatever it is they're going to do outside of the reveals.
There was a clip circulating from last year of the DoorDash ad. Have you seen that?
I
saw that. That was good. I forgot about that. That was good. Yeah, I think Jeff does his best to kind of like give a show for everybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get really good stuff out of this. I think Resident Evil Requiem either premiered here last year or had a really big blowout trailer. Last year at this, which was great. This year, this is sort of our catch-all, and I'm just not sure what we're going to get here. Maybe we'll get something from Capcom. Maybe, Connor, we didn't get it at the PlayStation State of Play. Maybe Galactic from Naughty Dog will be here. Naughty Dog and Jeff Keighley do have a relationship. The Galactic premiered on the Game Awards stage. And then before that, they had a big thing at SGF 2020. I think this was 4, maybe 3, but I think it was 4, where they showed off all the concept art for the Last of Us multiplayer game. So there's a history of Naughty Dog being here at SGF. Maybe they'll be here today. I don't think so. I wouldn't count my bet.
It's the State of Play that just happened.
I do think there is a solid chance that, again, it didn't show up at State of Play, but I think that's because things have changed. Final Fantasy VII Part 3 is here.
Yeah, I guess that could as well. It's just that and Intergalactic just seemed like they would have been shown at the State of Play as opposed to this. It's possible,
Agreed.
but I'd like to be hopeful because I do want to see that, but I just don't think we are. At this point, I almost would just think it would show up at the Game Awards as opposed to the Summer Games Fest.
Probably.
But to your point, Requiem was shown on the stage last year. So that was the very first time we saw Resident Evil Requiem. So that is so far the best game of the year is what I would say. So the sky is the limit when you think about it.
Again, I expect there to be like 3 games here that like will catch my interest and go, that's on my radar to play for next time. Another one that I think has high potential of being here of consequence, Star Wars Jedi Part 3.
Yeah.
I think we get an announcement here, a title, a trailer for that, probably for next year, at least slated for next year. We'll see if it actually comes out next year, right? I think I think it's time. I think Respawn is on a run. Of course, we're getting all these headlines and leaks and so forth about Star Wars Zero Company, also co-developed by Respawn and another team that I'm forgetting right now. That is the XCOM-like Star Wars game coming. I expect to see that here today based off of leaks. I wouldn't be surprised if Star Wars Galactic Racer is here and they give us another cool, fun trailer to be here just to get all the Star Wars out of the way. But the one that I'm really, really looking forward to and hope is here and I would consider just this presentation today a win if it is here alongside Final Fantasy is Star Wars Jedi Part 3. Because that was what, 24?
I thought it was 23, but it's probably 24.
It might have been 23. I can't remember. Something like that.
No,
But yeah,
24 sounds right.
that's one that I'm highly anticipating. Can't wait for Respawn to come back with. Of course, I think this is also our catch-all for all of these other public 24?
23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Makes
also our
sense.
catch-all for all these other publishers, which I think might actually allow this year's Summer Game Fest to elevate in years in times where it has not prior, because the whatever they used to call it, EA Plays have kind of fallen away. The Ubisoft Forwards have kind of fallen away. And so, these big publishers still need places to premiere their games on stages where people do watch. Jeff Keighley has established himself as a stage that people do watch.
He's been sucking dry the other shows for this purpose. And to finally see
Just
his show
slowly
become fully
killing them.
realized.
Just slowly killing them all. No, but so anything EA related I could see being here, whether Connor.
I know. Star Wars Battlefront 3.
Okay, I mean, I would like that. I would like that to be
Oh,
honest.
what were you thinking of?
I was gonna go BioWare, a little bit of Mass Effect, Connor.
That's not out of the realm of possibility. Not with this kind of show. I mean, how far along is it in development? That's always been the question to ask.
A hard question.
It really
It's
is.
a really hard question.
Because they showed us, how long ago now? 2 years ago now? Maybe more than that.
Oh, dude, way more than that, because we were at my mom's house.
Were we really?
When the game it premiered on a Game Awards stage, I want to say we were at my mom's house. No, we were definitely at my mom's house. Now I don't know if that must have been before I moved to Nacogdoches. It must have been before then.
Really?
It's been a long time because, of course, we were waiting on Dragon Age. Now we have Dragon Age, and now we're waiting on Mass Effect.
We were waiting on Dragon Age, and that was still down the pipeline. We didn't know when that was coming.
Yeah.
So that would make sense to show up here. I always, for some reason, when it comes to the biggest kind of reveals like that, I delegate those to the Game Awards, especially because this year is going to be taken up by, I feel like, more games that are releasing this year as opposed to next year. I think that's going to be the big focus of the show.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of periods after the point GTA is supposed to release that just we don't see anything.
Right.
And even though I know people are trying to avoid it, they're going to have some games released then. And I think we'll find out what those are now.
You're saying in November.
Yeah. Like,
I
in
think
December as well.
Yeah, I think this is the show where that part of the calendar starts filling out a little bit more. And of course, also, there are rumors of a Nintendo Direct happening Tuesday. So if that is true, I do plan on doing a reaction to that video or to that Direct as well. Fucking busy ass fucking week for us, man. It's SGF week.
Yep.
But in case they're not, let's just talk about the possibility. From Software has a really good relationship with Jeff Keighley. Now, whether that means we get something small, like just a trailer for the Elden Ring Switch 2 port, whether we get something for Duskbloods, or we get something new that we are not aware of. I don't think they would do that. That's already a lot of projects for one studio to be premiering. They can wait on whatever's new, in my opinion. And I think Duskblood, you wait for a Nintendo Direct to come. And I do believe there is a Nintendo Direct coming in the next week. Now, whether it's Tuesday or not, that's a different thing. If it's not Tuesday, you're probably not getting a reaction.
It seems like it's common on Tuesday, though. I feel like that's
it might
usually
be.
when
Yeah,
they do
I feel
it.
like that's right, but I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
So
They do things on their own terms.
Connor, 10 minutes in, is there anything that we haven't covered yet that you're just really, really wishing for here?
That's the thing I've been trying to think of, and it's why I said before that a lot of these showcases could kind of be boring and not have anything interesting, because I literally cannot think of anything that would show up here for me to confidently say it will.
Right.
I guess Jedi Survivor 3, especially now knowing it's coming out in 2023, would make sense.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I mean, I really
there's
have
gonna
no
be
expectations.
There's going to be a Warhammer something here.
Oh, yeah, maybe some... yeah, they're making Mechanicus, too. We haven't really seen much from that. So I imagine this would be the place to show it. But
you know what would be great for this stage is the new Metro game.
oh, it would be good.
That would be great. What, 2039? Is that the name? Or is it? No, it's later than that, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
I don't know what the date is on that. No, it's still like 20 something though, right?
I thought 2039. No, that's Last Light because I think that was I read the books and I'm pretty sure that's the name of the second book.
Yeah, I would not be surprised at all if a Metro is here.
2039. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if CD Projekt is here in some shape or form, whether that be. But I would also expect them to be at Xbox if they're going to be here at all. So it feels too early for Witcher 4, but maybe Witcher Remake. Or maybe an official trailer for Songs of the Past. We'll see. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. That would get me out of my chair. That would get me really looking at the TV real hard. I might climb up on the table and get as close as I can to the television here.
Well, that's what we hope happens at some point during the show.
Right.
I mean, it is a case of either you're going to be incredibly bored all the way throughout, or you'll have a couple of things here to latch on to. Like you were saying, your estimation is about 3. I don't even know if I'll. Well, no, I'm gonna let.
There's gonna be so many games. Three of them are gonna hit, Connor. You're gonna find 3 that you're like, I'm interested in.
No, that's what I'm saying. You would have 3. I'd have more than that. I'm a bit more of a. I'm dynamic in my video game choices, so I think I would like more.
Yeah,
you're all harsh and critical.
Yeah, how many games you played this year, Connor?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
That new to this year.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, minimum 3.
Yeah, I've
beyond
played
that.
more.
See, you're so self-conscious. You think about those things. I don't count. I count when I have to count.
How many different genres have you touched this year, Connor?
Let's see. The roguelike. I touched a
Saros, a third-person action shooter.
Yes, that's also a roguelike.
Uh-huh.
A pixel, whatever the hell, whatever
you
the
Hollower.
Yes, a horror game.
Also a third-person shooter.
Yeah, and then one more that I will leave in the air because I definitely played another one. Yes.
Look at this motherfucker right over here.
Diverse. Each one was different.
Enjoy yourself a Cairn, Connor. Go play Cairn.
See?
I'm going to be saying it all year. Cairn is great. Go play Cairn.
You play it, and then maybe I will.
I expect plenty of indie games to be showing up here.
So many. And you know what I want? No, I don't. I was going to say Call of Cthulhu, that Cthulhu game where it's the multiplayer one where you're exploring an island.
Oh,
and it plays around with your perception. For some reason, I latched onto that when I had their recent showcase. So since they did that showcase, they're not going to pop up here. But maybe they'll try to do some PR because a lot of them, even if it's not the first time we're seeing a game, it's definitely the ad moment, like
for
SGF.
Sure. Yeah. Hollow Knight DLC.
Was that a thing? Oh, was that?
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing.
I guess so. Off the back of Mina the Hollower, maybe have something tie into that because I know Mina isn't doing the best sales wise.
What do you
last
mean?
I checked,
no, it did 300,000 in like 2 days.
Did it?
It's doing real well. I don't know where you're also conflating teams. I said Hollow Knight, not Shovel Knight.
Yeah. Oh, Hollow Knight, fucking stupid. Yeah. Other thing is because he was wanting a certain the creator of Mina the Hollower, at least the head of that studio, wanted to have a certain sales figure reached, and it wasn't heading there. That's what I was.
I don't know what headlines you're reading. Those are not the headlines I'm reading.
No, it's from him. He said like he wanted 1 million, like the game to sell 1 million copies, and I was like,
it will sell 1 million copies.
I hope so.
Okay, yes, it sold 300,000 in 48 hours. It's gonna reach 1 million.
Well, aside from that, Hollow Knight, it is time for DLC. And they were teasing that. So.
I mean, it could be time for DLC.
Well, they were already hinting at it pretty quickly.
Silksong was DLC, and then it turned into its own thing. Now, I do believe that this will remain a DLC. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know if we see it yet.
You don't?
No, I think we take a little bit more time for that. But there's a chance. There's a chance we get a little trailer or something. I also don't believe that it's this year, and a lot of people do believe it's this year.
Well, Phil was one of those people.
Yeah, he's got it drafted, and I don't. That might be something to keep your eye out on for a counterpick to lock him in.
That's true.
Because I'll remind you, he's counterpicked GTA 6, so that means he has to choose between super dropping something that's not coming out this year or super dropping his counterpick of GTA 6.
That is true.
He's
gonna get punished one way or the other.
He's punished Phil, punished Snake.
What, you think Kojima showing up here?
No, I hypothesized Konami might be at the State of Play. They were not.
Uh-huh.
They could still be here. You know, this is the place where like an ad for the Master Collection Volume 2 I could see.
They were at the State of Play with the Townfall.
Oh, you're right.
Townfall.
Silent Hill Townfall. You're right. You're right. I forgot about that. There's another Silent Hill project.
I think, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Transmission or something like that?
I don't know, man. They announced like 7 all at once, and I'm like, all right, that's a lot of Silent Hill. And we have gotten a lot of Silent Hill lately. So, I don't know if I need any more, but I don't know. Metal Gear something maybe could be here. Whether that's an announcement of a new remake, just an announcement, nothing crazy or anything special about that, and when that would be years away, of course. Or I mean, my money would be just a hard bet on Master Collection Volume 2. Just add. Just a hey reminder, we're coming out in 2 months. You know, make sure you pre-order us or whatever.
But Kojima would see that as a betrayal. Jeff's one of his best friends. Why would he do that to
Master Collection Volume 1 was on a Jeff stage.
So he's
Delta was on a Jeff stage.
So in other words, he's a fake friend. Kojima.
That's not how these things work, but okay. How's the beer?
Very good, actually.
Very good.
Well, okay.
May I?
It has a semblance to Bud Light, but like a far more in-depth Bud Light flavor.
I'm getting a lot of light ales off the smell.
Yeah, it's definitely a light ale.
Crisp.
It tastes like Bud Light with something else, and that something else makes it way better. I'm not a big fan. Bud Light gets shit on a lot.
I wouldn't go Bud Light, but
yeah,
I see where you're like kind of going with that. I mean, that's okay. Yeah, that's a nice like medium light beer, as I would describe it. You know, it does have a hop to it, but it's very very light, and the hop is like on the front of the palate, and then you kind of meld into just more of its like more beer flavors.
Beer hops is no difference. The same thing. Come on, Brewmaster. Say it. Yes, it is.
No, it's not the same thing.
What do you know?
3 minutes until Summer Game Fest begins, Connor.
Come on, let's get over with it.
3 long minutes. And I'll tell you what, man. Pie in the Sky, one thing that I'm like,
I got one too.
That would be fantastic. You've got one? Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, new faction or hero in For Honor. It's happened. You know, you laugh, but it has consistently had something over its life.
I can't remember the last time I saw a For Honor anything at one of these things.
I think it was at SGF. I'm pretty confident the Pirate, or no, not the Pirate. It was the most recent edition was shown at SGF.
Wouldn't that have been at a Ubisoft Forward?
No, maybe. But SGF is way bigger than a Ubisoft Forward. Forwards, who cares about those?
You gotta let it go, buddy. You gotta
let it go. It's outlived Destiny. It's going to outlive Destiny 2.
And everybody has said that shouldn't have happened. From fans to other. Did you see the Warframe director was like, yeah, that should not have happened.
Okay,
that's crazy that happened.
Why does that matter? Who cares what should have happened? What happened. Clearly, Destiny 2 is far more inferior of a game, as those other ones I just mentioned are, as you just mentioned. So,
right, because I'm sure the For Honor numbers are just really like going crazy on Steam right now.
Well, yeah, it may give your amazing pie in the sky belief that's going to show up here.
I didn't have one. I was reaching for one.
You're reaching for it? See, you got to have hope like I do.
Yeah, I mean, the two big ones, and I've said this already, and I want to say it again. The two big ones for me are, if they're showing up here at all, Final Fantasy VII and Jedi Part 3. If those two are here, I'm going to be quite happy on the level of spectacle that we have today.
Sure.
One thing I'm certain of is we are not ending on a multiplayer title.
No. He learned his lesson.
I don't even know if it's a learned his lesson thing. I think he just wants to stay completely far away from that conversation again. Do you think there'll be any reference, any joke, any mention of High Guard or like just like Jeff's excitement for that at all?
I mean, Jeff's excitement for something like that, I could believe definitely. Like, him as a host, he'll do that at some point. Will they make jokes about it? I would be shocked if they do.
Yeah, I don't know.
This does not seem the show that would do those kinds of things.
They're not going to make jokes at High Guard's expense. They're going to make jokes at Jeff Keighley's expense. But that feels more of like a Game Awards thing, like having a Muppet come out and make fun of him for that in that ways. That doesn't necessarily feel like an SGF thing. SGF is
a bit more serious. Has less fun with itself.
It's just more... I mean, it's hard because Game Awards is also super buttoned up and super industry, but this one feels a little bit more focused on, hey, we're here to just premiere as many games as we possibly can, you know? I've been enjoying all of the hype trailers that Jeff has been putting out of like the years past leading up to this, and I really feel like this is a year where we could really see Jeff kind of establish his dominance as the new summer showcase. Now, here we go, Connor. Final seconds before we begin. I'm very excited. Let's get it. Whoa!
That's no shock at all. Someone was asking about the SGF game.
Larian. Just thought about that. Larian. Divinity. I doubt it.
No.
Too early.
Too early, yeah. We got some time before that gets to it.
The creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Even at SGF, the more important thing is the Game Awards. What's that?
Dolby Theater. A nice suit, Jeff. I like that suit.
Burgundy.
Yes,
Maroon.
you guys are prepped and ready.
Little silk going on. Very nice.
It's a good one. Don't worry.
Silk song.
All right,
He
hello,
should have had a-
everybody,
he should
and
have had a,
welcome to Summer Game Fest, gaming's biggest
complimentary
global
color here.
showcase
It's
of
all
what's
red.
next. You know, we started SGF back in
I played-
2020.
started playing
because we
Last
didn't
Light,
wanna lose
007
that
Last Light.
magic
Oh, yeah, you
get to
moment
choose your
every
watch.
June.
And
Yeah.
it
Gamers
looks like the
around
exact same. It's
world
got like
come
tiny bits of color to it.
to hype ourselves
color.
about the future.
It's-
New worlds,
It's prophetic.
new stories, new characters, and yeah, maybe the return of some fan favorites too. This is our 7th and biggest SGF, and I have to say, guys,
Our
the
expectations we
magic
just
is
established,
back.
they're gone
We
now.
have a
It's the
great
biggest.
show for you today.
Okay. Yeah, sure, Connor, if that's what you want to say. Are they going to be
Jigsaw?
live? Fucking Jigsaw is in the crowd.
For the next 2 hours,
When's he
we,
gonna come onto the
alongside
stage,
some
huh?
of the world's most talented game developers are going to show you why gaming's best days are right ahead of us.
I don't know
What
about that.
love about
I'm gonna turn it
SGF
up
is
a
that we
little
put
bit, 'cause
platforms
I
and rivalries
tested it against-
aside. It
Trying to
doesn't
hear some of your
matter
show,
where
not
you
you.
play.
Suddenly a lot
Everyone
quieter.
is welcome here today. And right now, everyone has a lot of games to play.
Everyone,
You can
even
see
Nazis.
behind me in just the first 5
Why?
months of
This guy's
2026.
doesn't read
Number
the,
of new
the
games.
climate.
saw
Steam-
a
new Steam games
record-setting
releases first 5 months.
Look, you're trying to run away from what I just said.
9,265
Well, he did something like this last year, and it was always
new
every time he pulls up the
releases,
stats, he
and
always
that's
pulls out a
up
cool
from
stat.
7,800 last year.
Just numbers.
There are now more games and more creators than at any point in the history of this great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game? But then, great
not what I'm
medium.
thinking.
Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone publishers? Isn't that great?
Oh, okay. Oops.
Look,
Absolutely, and most of them
New games
were
with a
brand
million
new
Steam unit
IPs
sales.
like Nugenics, Windrose, or Far Far
He did
West.
something very similar
That
last year. I
tells
remember
you
this now.
something important.
Vampire
Players,
Crawlers,
you guys
shout
are
out.
hungry for new
probably play that.
experiences.
Yeah, it's
you
out.
want
Uh-huh.
originality,
Forgot about that.
games at different price points. And when developers take bold, creative swings, turns out you guys show up for them. Really great. So congratulations to all those games. Now, you know, some games, they become global blockbusters, but others actually find smaller, passionate communities that love them deeply. And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what makes this medium so exciting right now and makes SGF so rewarding. Because this show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today.
That means, Connor,
so get
there gonna
ready,
be some filler
get
in
wish
here.
listing. Should we get on with the show?
there always is.
It's one of those things of like, all right, but like something that may work for me
Okay.
won't work for you, and then there's somebody,
It's
and then there's gonna be
gonna
something
be
that
a
won't work for
fun
either of us. That
ride.
somebody
So
out there's
let's
like,
get started
well, that's
with
cool. I want to
our
buy that.
preview
And he's
of
speaking
what's
to those
ahead
people, not everyone else.
with our first announcement.
It's going to be big. It's going to be
Announcement.
Gotham. France.
Possibly. European of some kind.
Russian.
Fucking Blueprint sequel. No, not a shot.
It look like this?
No, it does not
Yeah,
look
I
like
think
this.
it This is horror.
Maybe? I don't know. You know as much as I do,
The
Con.
framing test.
Oui? Qui est-ce? So, you're the American who called
gotta be Spain.
earlier. The sister of the man on the third
Wolfenstein?
floor.
Oh.
Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Brr, it's freezing.
No
Come
way.
in.
Wolfenstein would be a
Come in.
fucking Xbox,
We don't
wouldn't it?
want you to catch a cold.
That's true.
I hate to say it, but your brother is, well,
No.
quite odd. In we go. In we go.
Oh, okay.
This is artistic test.
SGF, what are we doing here?
Oh là là. Mais quelle pagaille. He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here. Huh? Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Nope.
It must be the maintenance. Bring some nice coffee.
I mean, it's got to be them.
Oh yeah, that's alive.
Publishers, isn't that great?
Oh, that's not right.
It's not live. You just press the live.
Absolutely.
Holy lag. Yeah.
I didn't know get it fixed up.
I feel like that picture frame we just passed was a big hint.
Where'd she go?
What are we doing? Where are we going with this? Okay. Hello. D?
5.
Fallout 5?
Resident Evil? No, that would...
Oh, unless it's the... No. No way.
Don't move.
Punk.
Claire Redfield.
Oh, yeah. Claire's back, baby.
Let's fucking go! Resident Evil Veronica. Fuck yes!
Her brother was Chris.
Coming
Who
to
would've
Switch 2 again. Coming to Switch 2 again.
Damn. Didn't expect Resident Evil.
You know, I mean, I briefly mentioned something Capcom, but I just didn't think it was going to be this. That's awesome.
Title from the Resident Evil universe, reimagining the experience for today's players. Thank you to Takeuchi-san and Capcom for that incredible news. Now, some surprise
Good to see
breaking
Claire
news
back.
from one of the
Yes,
top
very excited
independent
about that.
game
First person.
studios
Yeah,
in the
that's
world.
big. I assume they're going to allow us to switch. Is what I assume, but we'll see. It being first
Hello
person.
there,
what
I'm
threw us off.
Cuphead here at
Cuphead.
Studio MDHR headquarters. And today, we have a special announcement for all of you. We're happy to confirm that development has begun on a brand new, hand-animated Cuphead video game.
John
Our
using
talented
hands.
team is hard at work on this ambitious project,
They're gonna
which will
dunk
take
on
Cuphead
AI.
and friends
Yeah.
on a fresh, exciting adventure. It's still in early stages, but we look forward to revealing more when the time is right. Well,
Is now.
from all
When
of
was
us
Delicious
here at
Last Course?
Studio
Delicious Last Course was some
MDHR,
years ago.
thank you for...
Delicious Last Course was some years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was plugged in. Hello? Yes? Oh, indeed. Oh, you want me to tell them? Yes, I'll tell them.
We're running now.
Yes, right now. Well, it seems I have one more surprise. A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say it's pretty radical. Over here? Ahem. Pretty radical.
Let's roll the clip.
Now in development at Studio MDHR. It's Mighty Cuphead Adventure. A new fast-action platform shooter with arcade-quality graphics and amazing sound. Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Only from Studio MDHR.
Okay. It'll be fun.
You know,
I didn't
love
get enough
my
of a look
puppets.
to
That
like
was
understand
great.
what they
And
were
there
doing
you
with
have
that.
it. 2 brand new games from Studio MDHR up in Canada with Mighty Cuphead
Kind of looked like a more
Adventure,
straightforward
true
platformer.
8-bit
Yeah,
action
not going
platformer
the
coming
crazy
to
hard
consoles and
difficulty route.
PC.
less of the
And
like
then
boss
a
rush thing.
brand new
we'll see.
hand-animated Cuphead game has been confirmed too. Great news. All right. Well, now please join me in welcoming my co-host and partner in a new game discovery website called Looking for Game. It's Lucy James, everyone.
Hey! Lucy James just left GameSpot and established Looking for Game, I think is what he just said it was called, with Jeff Keighley.
Thanks, Jeff. I am thrilled to be back here at Summer Game Fest,
This is
and I'm
smart
excited to
promoting
share
this-
in
this year.
so
She also
many
co-hosted, I
incredible
think, last
announcements.
year's.
Now,
Yeah, I
this
feel like
next
I
one
remember her
is
from
very
somewhere.
special for me. It's a game we've all been
remember.
waiting to see for a long time.
I got it. Turok.
Something Fox related. Predator?
Oh shit. This looks like the jungle. After the explosion. No.
No, I don't think it's going to be directly tied to the movie. It's just going to use the IP. Alien. Ah! Alien Isolation 2. Let's fucking go.
大きな損失よ。
What? Oh yeah.
こんな失態を見逃す会社ではないの。
The company.
これは最後のチャンス。
Predator's also.
I was just thinking that, honestly. There might also be a Predator here, which would be a great step for her, too.
Do you understand? Yes,
Ellen Ripley's kids again?
I understand.
Yeah. In the first one, at least. God, I love so much. Nice. Hell to that? Oh, AI too.
Yeah.
Wishlist now. Okay.
AI.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Al Hope, Creative Director of Alien Isolation 2.
And I'm Anna Sovikova, Art Director of Alien Isolation 2.
On behalf of the whole survival team at Creative Assembly, we're very excited to share our return to the survival horror genre. It's been 12 years since we released the first Alien Isolation, and we're continuing what we started, creating an authentic new chapter which builds on that core isolation experience of escaping the terrifying, unkillable, relentless alien.
And this time, we're unleashing the alien on an unsuspecting colony world. From the claustrophobic confines of the colony itself to the exposed and storm-ravaged landscape surrounding it, Kurosaki Station is a new hunting ground for the ultimate apex predator. Players will face a desperate struggle to survive and escape, and we cannot wait to show you more in the future. Thanks.
Just wetting my whistle for no reason. You know, just getting me hard for no reason.
Thanks
They're
so
definitely
much,
front-loading
Anna
this
and
with a
Al.
lot of interesting stuff.
Today,
and
Oh,
then it's
we're
gonna
gonna
be-
hit.
have
Yeah,
one
it's
of
gonna
gaming's
start
true
chawing in strong,
visionaries here with us in the audience.
and then it's gonna
More
be an
than 2
hour of.
decades, his work has
yeah.
revealed
All right,
that
another one of
games
these.
can be emotional and deeply human. From Eco to Shadow of the Colossus to The Last Guardian, he has left an unforgettable mark on this medium. Please join me in recognizing the legendary Fumito Ueda-san.
You
Ueda-san,
about to do it?
good to see you.
Fuck. What is the name of that game? From Team Eco, that's coming. The one where you're in like the mech head.
And now,
Yeah.
let's talk about his next game.
Yeah.
A few
What was that
years
called?
ago,
I don't know, we're about
we
to find
gave
out.
you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next game, then known as Project Robot.
That's it.
Well, now it's time to step deeper into the mysterious,
Full title,
unsettling, and epic world that marks Ueda's first game in a decade. Let's take a look.
Chappie.
Does look like it.
is already selling a vibe that I'm so much more interested in than Last Guardian.
Yeah.
Personally.
Need to see what you're doing here.
Walking around, man. Just looking at stuff.
Doing the giant robots that
Fixing
more than
robots,
that.
you know. Running away from some, like, extinction event or something. Hell yeah, look at that, bro.
You control it.
Oh, shooting?
New for this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, see? You're the clock.
Out of your boat.
Having a year?
Nope, probably not.
Does that look incredible? Oh, all right. I cannot wait
Some
for
frame
Jen
rate
Atlas.
issues going
Thank
on.
you
I don't know if
for
that's because of the
all
stream
right,
or
next
because
we travel to the
it's just
east
what they have right
to
now.
China,
No,
circa
not as right now.
848 AD. Blood Message is a cinematic single-player action-adventure game from NetEase. You are a messenger who embarks on a perilous eastward odyssey with your son, fighting against impossible odds.
Edward. Wasn't that a real bird? We got people in armor.
Watch, it's gonna be all this, but then you're not even playing it with the swords.
No, we are. And I got a boat.
He plays the little boy.
I'd lose it just quick. He's a dumb little kid. Nice kid.
再不投降，全部杀光！
Here's your forearm comment.
Chinese. Yeah, Chinese also exists.
Oh!
守住城门！我守不住我的家，我救不了我的兵。
人都死了，哪来的家？
He tired.
Yeah, fighting's hard.
Fighting's hard.
Very
Oh,
hard.
he's so hard for him to fight.
There's gonna be a bunch more. Yeah. Oh, and he's still gotta fight though. You know.
I was just gonna say, I wonder if we're gonna do like a battle of bastard shot. There you go. Blood message. Okay.
Hard to see.
还有像安宁一样的孩子们，就再也不用怕没有家了。
Hmm. Wonder what angle it's going for. 'Cause it seemed like it was switching protagonists at some point. The revenge
Several
story.
points.
Yeah. It seemed like those were
Now
like his
please
allies.
welcome
that we saw
a
at the
game
beginning.
developer who is visiting the US for the first time in 2 decades.
From RGG Studio, it's Masayoshi Yokoyama.
This game looks sick as hell.
Kidding me?
I would have expected us to have slowed down by now. We're still not slowing down. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm sure it's going to happen.
It's keeping up.
Hello, everyone. This is Yokoyama. Today, we have an exciting new update about Stranger Than Heaven. First, please take a look at this.
We already had a date. Think so?
See more Snoop Dogg.
アジア人ってんでのけ者にされて日本じゃ毛頭扱い俺は何人なんだって何度も思ったろ敵討ちか
Winter 2026, we don't have a hard date. Now it's time for it.
大統領
この剣にけじめをつけねえと俺の人生始まらねえんだ
Tori Kelly.
Who's she?
She's a singer. Fucking what?
AI. Well, no, that's not.
I mean, that's not AI.
Yeah, it's just design.
2027.
Okay.
Push to 27. That's okay.
Dude,
Fucking why?
That's very funny.
Well, Yokoyama, we got a lot to talk about. But first
I don't-
of all, we have a
I don't
release
like
date.
that. Ooh, I don't like that. Shut up. He's dead, man. He's been dead for 30 years. What do you mean so? It's weird that he's here.
He had a movie before, didn't he?
So this is not a real story.
This is his likeness. He's being kept alive,
Snoop
goddammit.
Dogg's in it, but he's not Snoop
He's
Dogg.
being kept alive,
January
goddammit.
15th,
Shut up.
2027. As you may have noticed in the trailer, we revealed some interesting new cast members.
I feel like
To
he's
tell
just
you
like,
more
I like
about
Tupac.
that, I'd
so
like to bring out a
put him in the game.
special guest.
It's weird.
Please welcome Snoop Dogg.
What if he was like, please welcome Tupac, and Tupac came out?
No way.
What are we doing?
Really weird. Really weird.
Snoops, everyone's talking about this
What
game.
up,
It's so
What up,
good to
though?
have you here, man.
That's crazy.
So you
great.
teaming up with Yokoyama. Tell us, how does this happen? Why do you want to work with RGG?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sega. I've been playing that game since it first came out, and you know, to be associated with such a great game and such a great
He's
person
talking about
like this and the
Yakuza.
team.
I don't think
It's
he's
been
talking.
amazing.
I don't think he
You know,
knows
for
what
me,
he's
so I'm
talking
happy
about.
to be a part of
He
it.
does play video games, though.
We got to talk about what just announced in this trailer.
He's looking down on everyone else.
How's Tupac being
He
a part
Not
of
a
it?
gamer
he
like
plays
you.
Madden.
You know,
Like-
the TUPAC estate and my son and myself, we work very closely together. So it just made sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on, and I just feel like it was so connected to what we're doing. So what y'all think?
Game looks insane. I'm sure you got more surprises in there too. I know the song
Gonna
sounds
criticize him
great.
now?
We'll
You
be
knew the
looking
guy.
forward to hearing more
What do you know?
on Stranger Than Heaven. I also want to ask you though about something a couple years ago at TGA. You and Cordell talked about.
I just
Best
don't like-
part is
Death Row
I don't like this
games,
idea of
something that you guys
puppeteering
wanna do.
a corpse.
Any
Oh,
updates
I
on what's
understand.
happening there, DRG?
Yes,
Row
sir.
games,
Death Row
Jesus.
Games, you know, we're building a hip-hop gaming universe, bringing an authentic culture to life, you know what I'm saying?
Using
And we just got a
AI
lot of
AI
plans that we
games.
planning on
Yeah.
actually bring it to life in the next
I did like his
couple of months.
courtroom game, though.
Okay, well, we'll
The
hopefully
AI
hear
courtroom
more on
game?
that
Yeah.
soon.
Yes, sir.
You like
He's
that?
got a big head, I think.
Snoop Dogg,
played
thanks
that
for
game?
joining us.
Thank you.
Yokoyama
No,
song.
thanks.
Jamil, appreciate it.
How
Thanks,
do you?
guys.
I don't even know how you
Fantastic.
play it.
Probably on Steam. I don't know.
I didn't bother looking.
More crazy stuff to come. All right, next we're excited to announce the stunning debut title from a new studio in Sweden. Haex is an open-world action-adventure game from key creators behind The Division and Little Nightmares. You brave
What?
the wild north of researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped procedural world. This is a very cool game. Take a look.
Open world player shaped procedure. How to spell proceed? PR. Peter did it for me.
getting a name yet. Oh, Haex.
It's an extraction shooter? Well, they said open world.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Tavin Sit action.
What the fuck, dude? With an E.
Oh. I mean, with an A. Very Death Stranding, but like an actual shooter.
Yeah, weirded out, but what's this?
These other players that you're running?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Strange. That made me think that the Atomic Heart spin-off multiplayer game, like Cube or something like that. You remember that?
We have much more
I feel like that'll show up
SGF
here.
to come, but first on June 14th, Dead by Daylight is celebrating its 10th anniversary. Watch this closely because here's a little tease of what's ahead.
Is it the scary movie scene? There's a scene in the new scary movie where they're playing Dead by Daylight.
Are they now?
Yeah, it's not like CG Dead by Daylight.
What?
Yeah, it did not.
Probably would have been cheaper just to play the game and capture it.
Yeah.
It? Oh. Well, maybe not, because it's a bunch of balloons. Okay, what's the clown one? The slaughter one, like the Terrifier? Terrifier. You may have already did it. It is good. That's not it. That's not it. You're invited.
How old are you now?
Okay. I don't.
Special event? Maybe
I don't know
not
what
a
that
DLC
is.
character?
What is this?
Oh, is this Painted Grail? Mortal Shell.
Oh.
Oh, you play a guitar? Oh, look at that.
Gotta give the bards something to do, Connor.
It'd just be better than the first one. This looks like Fallen Skies.
What's the? This is
Yeah.
Oh, we've seen this before.
Maybe we.
Oh, dude, look at the influence of Starfield.
Starfield?
Yeah.
I would go to Armored Core 6.
But Starfield was good.
It was. Wouldn't go to
Armored Core 6. Yeah, it wasn't like you could like crack the whole thing. I mean, I honestly like No Man's Sky might have had that too. What the fuck is this thing called?
It's like Sea of Thieves, but on
these Spider-Man things.
Now that I think about it, Sea of Thieves might be the favorite.
These just got ships, you know?
Yeah, basically ships.
I was really
Sand
just
ships.
talking the crafting. Sand Raiders of Sophie. Play the server slam now.
That seemed cool. That had a nice
Sand.
identity.
Yeah. Raiders of Sophie?
Is it
Of what?
dangerous?
Sophie.
Edward,
Oh, what? My flag.
privateering. Is it dangerous?
Yeah.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Shout out Wicked.
They're cool.
Gentlemen,
Thing is that
we do
pirates.
not plunge headlong into falling
not
on the orders of a single madman, but act according to
wanna
our
play this,
own
Connor.
collective
You already did
madness. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship.
I don't believe you whenever you say things.
I mean, I'm not gonna play it. I don't know what to tell you.
You just said you want to.
I want to. I'm not going to.
So I don't trust you.
Wanting and not going to. How dare you? I wanted to play Arc Raiders.
Oh, you wanted to. That's
We're moments
moral.
away from the
That's
grandest
ethical.
prize of all.
This is also ethical. Ubisoft sucks.
Not ethical enough. Not inherently
Shutting down servers or studios.
Don't save me a spot in Hell Shaker. Path ahead is dangerous. Don't save me a spot in Hell Shaker.
Might have.
I am coming soon.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think there was anything new there.
There was just
that felt like an ad.
Welcome back to SGF. That was Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is arriving July 9th. Now it's time for the announcement of a game that reunites one of the best action game developers in the world with a legendary franchise.
Action game, legendary franchise, Paramount. I got some questions about Paramount.
Yeah, I know.
I got a question. I got to do some research. I'm not 100% sure. But, Turtles?
Yeah, definitely is.
Studio that brought you Bayonetta, Nier Automata, Ninja Gaiden 4.
What?
Platinum. It's Platinum. I think that's a good studio to have a turtle game.
Oh, it's the last Ronin, maybe? No.
Oh, no. You're right, Connor. You're right.
Yeah, when all that remains.
Yeah. They played Thief. I forgot that this was announced. That's dope. That's exciting.
You see something?
You guys having fun yet?
It's like really cool for people.
We are
not
just
like us.
getting started.
Keep up with
believe it or
headlines.
not. All right, well, that's another TMNT game from Platinum Games. And I cannot wait to learn more about Last Ronin. Now, please welcome two-time TGA loser for Expedition 33 and Final Fantasy 16. It's Ben Starr, who voices the Visitor in
All right. Nice.
Hello, Summer Game Fest. For the past little while, I have had the incredible opportunity to step into the world of Fortnite as the Visitor. And today, I finally get to share a glimpse of where that journey is heading next. We've been working on this for a long time. A new season is about to begin, and
last couple of
everything
games,
is
I've been like,
about to
all right, cool,
change.
whatever.
Let me show you what's coming in Fortnite's next season, Runners, launching later tonight.
Tonight! Dude, that takes...
The hunt for power breeds chaos.
Chapter 7, Chapter 3, or episode 7. No, Chapter 7, episode 3.
Sprites. Creatures born from 0-point energy. They can make you stronger, faster, more dangerous. No one can resist that kind of power. So we must secure them.
Listen, Fortnite is very fun. It is just one of those things, though, that doesn't bring excitement.
I'm just knocking there. Cool trailer. They had an updated John Wick skin. Yeah, that's not the same skin that they launched it with. Remember that? Remember that old skin?
Oh, I remember. It was all over the internet. Increased mobility. That's what I told you.
They've been had that for a little while now.
Oh, I know, but it seems like you're sliding for long periods of time.
Now,
Okay, that's new.
if you're wondering how we end up on this new island, you'll have to jump into the Shattered event happening live inside Fortnite.
Why's your voice not syncing up, buddy?
After Summer Game Fest.
You just press
This
the like
season,
button.
we asked every player to choose a
Not
side.
ours, but it might reset
And
it.
in the live event, that choice changes your experience.
It's just their-
It
it's
has
their
all
stream.
been building to this moment. The party starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, but the doors open early. And trust me, you'll want to stay to the very end of the event. I've got a little surprise waiting for you.
The stage is set. You chose your side.
I understand. I'm done with the Fortnite now. Like we can move on to the next game.
They gotta premiere their thing.
I know. That's why I get it, but do I care that I get it? No.
Do I care that I get it?
No.
Look at official.
Trying the best to
All
find.
right, I guess we'll just keep watching.
One of the most influential sci-fi
Very
franchises
disappointed. Yeah, very
ever
disappointed.
created.
On Earth, mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens. For a moment, the future felt promising.
They're inside! They're inside!
Out here, that promise is a lie.
Pacific Rim?
No.
Every breath taken is inside an armored shell.
No. I had to second guess myself a couple times. That's a Gundam? Oh,
You're
okay.
our last hope.
There's a lot of different Gundams, so.
There's one man.
Up.
The pilot.
I think the audio is good now. It's just they don't have sound effects. Gundam Rogue Orbit.
Cool. Some characters that we all know and love.
Find me. I'm here.
That Char? I might have been Char.
You don't know.
Thousands
No,
of
I
games
don't
launch
know.
every
He's
year.
Invasion
So
Blood. If
finding
he had blonde
your
hair,
next
it's Char.
favorite can be tough.
He's a
That's why
recurring
I'm
character.
launching my new
He's very famous
newsletter,
in the
Looking
Gundam
for
world.
Game.
Looking for game.
Thank you. I'll be curating and selecting games that deserve your attention every week and sending demos and exclusive playtest invites straight to your inbox. Head over to lookingfor.game to sign up with player.gg. Speaking of fun, unexpected games, this next title comes from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero from Spain. It is a co-op physics game about two geese and one very fragile egg.
You gotta protect the egg.
Okay, Hunky, ready to be a parent?
Sure, don't worry. This is a piece of cake.
Be careful, be careful with our little baby.
Don't drop
Jump
it.
it.
Don't drop it. Careful. Careful.
You can only fly a little bit.
Left.
Duck, just duck down. Duck down.
Drop it. Don't drop it.
We gotta reach.
Careful. Careful. To left. Left. Your other left.
Look at all those eggs. They failed so many times.
This is a good one. Are you listening to me?
What is this? It's way too hard.
Watch out with our baby. If we work together, I
Stretch in.
know we can do it.
How?
Okay, yeah.
This is extremely hard.
They keep losing
Oh
their
gosh,
babies.
that looks really hard. Maybe if we look for some more people, it would be easier.
Maybe it will be.
More people would make it easier. Yeah, sure. 2407.
This really
July
is an
24th.
extremely hard game.
It's gonna be very difficult. Yeah, we're in the period of time where
What a fun game.
I liked that
All
one.
right,
That one was
now
cute.
it is time for a debut game from
certainly.
a veteran team
I'm not
of
gonna play it,
developers
but-
who come from Naughty Dog,
kind of a-
Infinity Ward, and another amazing
kind of the core
studio.
thing, isn't it?
Over
You
the
wanna
past
play it.
half-decade, they've
But again,
quietly been working on
there's
an
a game for
ambitious new project.
someone saw
Here
that,
is
aka
the global
Phil and
announcement.
his wife, and we're like, hey, now we got a game to play.
People are endlessly disappointing.
Spec Ops. Go on.
No, Connor.
They're greedy.
It's Division 3.
No.
They're cruel.
The biomes are too diverse.
They lie.
I mean, I don't think two are semi-diverse.
City.
They're bullies.
Washington. Doing stuff.
Yes, dogs? Yeah,
Ghost
I've got
Recon?
one.
Oh, maybe.
So that's what I say when I look at someone like you.
Like I know that.
Bully.
See, that's where we're different. I genuinely like most people.
Oh, well, then you're truly a sick fuck.
Oh. We're waiting on to see what they're doing.
They'll be coming for you.
I thought it was going to be
Come
more of a
on for
sci-fi
us.
thing.
You're not one of them anymore.
Arm you too?
This is crazy, like.
Yeah, well, that's temporary. Just like you and me.
If this is a sick, oh, it is a sick ass
You guys
co-op
don't
game.
understand the real threat. Not like we do.
Look at this crouch.
If I go to work with my enemy to survive, so be it. For now.
Either we fight those things together, or die alone.
Oh, here come that sci-fi.
I have the phone. No. Do
Like alien shit.
AI?
No, alien.
Oh, alien. Yeah. See.
We fight together, or die alone.
Oh. Crossfire. That looks sick as fuck.
Yeah, at least interesting.
For over 18 years, Jacob and I have developed character-driven games with the goal of thoroughly connecting design and story.
Bro's
In
got the fucking
Crossfire,
God of War for a
two
mustache.
opposing
I know.
operators must form a temporary alliance. Depending on one another is their only chance of survival.
In the end, you're going to kill
To
the other person.
support this narrative, we completely rethought how cover and traversal work together and created a system that rewards tactical thinking, stealth, and repositioning.
I've seen that name.
It's called adaptive cover. With adaptive cover, our player character Layla dynamically adjusts her stance to react to the complex terrain and the enemy's line of sight. It fundamentally changes your relationship with the environment and becomes an active skill to master.
Shout out to our amazing team at That's No Moon, who are meticulously crafting Crossfire. It's for all of you who, like us, love high-agency, single-player, story-driven games. Thank you.
So not co-op?
They never said it wasn't.
It looked so much like it.
Thank you so much, Jacob and
It'd be a
Taylor.
co-op
Now,
mode,
last year
but
at
it's
the
not
Game
necessarily
Awards, we introduced the
defined
next
by
game
its
from
co-op
Remedy
mode.
Entertainment.
I just don't know why you would lean
Here's a
so
new
heavily
look
on
at the
like
mind-bending
the partnership
world
aspect
of
if you're not going to
Control
have another
Resonant.
player.
I mean, how many single-player narrative games are about two people doing something?
Yeah, but it's usually not two people of equal
It's been 7
ability.
years.
Might be a way to change it up.
House
Maybe.
has
I'm so
fallen.
down. Like, don't get me wrong. I love what I saw. Oh, more.
Everything we tried to contain
Other
is
thing
now
besides
loose in the streets of Manhattan. This was caused by a new type
I'm
of
worried for
hostile
this game.
resonance. It is beyond anything that we
Doubting
can
Remedy.
currently
No,
measure.
I mean, no, I'm not doubting Remedy. It's just coming
It's
out
all
at a very busy
quite terrifying
time, and I just feel like it's going to get technical too.
and fascinating.
It's the weirdness.
It's a strange call. I almost like. I feel like the Mongolian throat singing that you listen to would probably be better. Thank you. Okay, close enough. Welcome back, Infamous.
Dig deeper.
You need some kind of power system.
Searching
That's
for
all.
the solutions in every way we can.
that was fucking wild.
Right now, it's time for another Summer Game Fest exclusive, the announcement of the next game in a storied franchise.
I do like when I hear that.
Alpha footage captured in engine. Monster Hunter?
Horizon?
Avatar?
No.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land, one reason stands above all others.
MMOs. Who gives a shit?
Our wonder.
Warcraft?
You feel it too. We see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land.
He's running up a mountain.
Of awe.
He's running up a mountain?
Yes. At the great spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all. We cannot guarantee your comfort or even your safety. But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose,
Power
for a
Up.
cause worth dying for,
I was thinking about the IP.
to you, we can promise magic.
Oh, okay. Cool. Guild Wars 2 was recently on my feed. I don't know why.
Maybe somebody knew something.
Fall 2027. That's a long call away.
To everyone watching both here and live online around the world, I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet, and I want to thank you for watching the exclusive first look at our upcoming game. The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3.
Somebody's losing their mind right
now. Oh, yeah.
I got nothing.
Guild Wars 3 is an epic world that is both beautiful and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum, and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now. Thank you.
I've never really spent any time in an MMO before.
Thanks, Colin.
What's the most?
Get ready to blast across
You
the
count the
galaxy
Destiny
with
games as an
daring
MMO?
races, dangerous rivals, and some very
I played a
familiar
few hours of
faces.
World of Warcraft on my uncle's
Star
computer.
Wars Galactic Racer is
I feel like I
coming
wouldn't
this
class my Destiny as a
October.
typical MMO.
And now
Told you
it's
Galactic
time
Racer
to
was gonna be
head
here.
to a
You did.
brand new planet, Dervinacos. Now this
You know what that is, right?
pod racing.
Oh.
Thanks, Star Wars.
She said it. She said the line, Connor.
Welcome
She said this is pod racing.
to Dervinacos,
Oh, hell yeah.
where champions are born and losers annihilated.
I can't wait to play this game, dude. It'll be cool. Oh, yeah, with all this destruction shit. Hell yeah, let's go.
My sources say you've been making friends amongst our fellow League pilots.
It's a Bulba-looking guy.
Racers don't go head
That's
to
the
head against the
monkey-looking guy.
Bulba.
Connor,
Legends do.
Martin Scorsese is in Mandalorian and Grogu.
They are not.
That means it's quality.
Your friends.
It's quality.
I've seen you at Kestar's side.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, this is the dream.
He plays one of these things, the four-armed monkey.
Really?
Yeah. He makes sandwiches. They were good-looking sandwiches, too.
Scorsese, of course. You can make a movie.
Fucking skin.
That's okay. I want to get people with my
Bro, the more I see about this game, the better it looks. It looks better every time, bro. This game looks so dope.
The golden age of the Galactic League begins now.
Cool.
Over very cool. Over right around the corner.
Epic Publishing. Section 9 Interactive.
The monkey game.
Kind of technology.
Yeah,
but like with a lot more going on. Into Abyss. October 1st.
That's all October.
I don't think that date's gonna keep.
Might not. Subnautica.
Dave the Diver
no,
again?
It's not.
Oh, okay.
New game. Oh, you're just hanging out on a boat.
What? Fishing simulator. And dude, this street.
Fishing simulator, huh?
You're raiding other people's boats. Oh, dude, you get to raid other people's boats?
Oh, towards Apocalyptic, but you live on the water. That's your safety.
Zombies!
When you think about it, if you're gonna like survive an apocalypse or get in the water.
I mean, yeah, right? Oh, dude, he just capsized. Connor, I'll be honest, we have not slowed down.
We have not, no.
The last
Stream.
harbor.
Stream is slowed down a couple.
That looked great. That looked dope.
Where's the duds?
A few years ago, we announced
We're in
Sega's
it,
plans
so now
to
is
bring
the time
back
to-
many of its classic
Close to an hour.
franchises,
Close to an hour.
Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today, we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Awesome. We've known a Virtua Fighter's coming. We've not gotten a full title, right?
No, we got a small reveal trailer that didn't show anything.
They're doing a lot.
They are. Like the dragon took off.
Are we talking about your ex?
Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, it's Yellow. Bet
You
you're
know those are
hungry after
supposed
this
to be
morning,
bruises
huh?
on his face, but they just
Same
look
as
like
usual?
flesh.
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know. They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
Really like Street Fighter 6 codes, right?
It's going way more story focused.
Like that chick looked like Candy.
Uncanny?
No, Candy.
Kill them all. Hey, it's me.
There he is.
Shit. It's a fighting game, right?
Yeah. Again, they're showing off the story part. Maybe trying to do more than a lot of other fighting games.
It's almost like, I mean, unless like this is what the game is, but this is almost like okay, all right, no, here we go. Is it a 3D fighter usually?
It is, yes. Again, this is the story mode, so they're doing more than most other fighting games do.
Okay.
All right. Just take it easy.
Keep waiting for an anime game to pop up so that we can like switch to like a GameSpot stream or something.
You're...
Madam Sue?
Is that a character?
You play the
I'm
part of
not
a fighter.
familiar with Virtual Fighter.
But
It has to be.
you are lacking in kung fu.
Rise over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors.
Sixth game?
Rolling like
Yes. I guess.
dice. Once you're inside, there's no
new entries, so whatever this is.
surrender. That's Pai Chan.
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
Because like everyone does no Virtual Fighter.
It's been 25 years since RuneScape was born, and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable.
Trying like okay.
We saw that at State of Play. It's
Yeah.
okay. Where's the game spot? There.
Why'd you go for them specifically?
Just because I saw that they were up.
That's Pai Chan.
Who's
Same problem.
Pai Chan?
Same problem?
They just you up.
Okay, they're just behind.
That's disappointing.
I'm trying, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying.
You know, they're not typically a badly streamed show. This is so far the worst.
Fight. They adapt.
I mean,
They build.
like,
the worst.
I mean, they often have
Pulled
streaming
into
issues,
the
but like,
unknown.
this is really bad.
Yeah.
Claiming dominion.
Usually it's fixed up in the first couple
and
of shows.
forging their
Dragon
legend.
Wild? Same trailer?
No, no. It's different.
Is this not the same trailer?
No. No wheels. No magic carpet. First up. Okay. Oh, it's earlier. I didn't think about that.
We also kept getting it wrong during the State of Play React. Wolverine comes out on the 15th, not the 25th.
Oh, really? Yeah.
We're going through it, man. Orbitals. Did Orbitals just give us a date?
Maybe. For the big Switch show tomorrow. Oh no, yeah, the Xbox.
In ebbing spring, the skies will clot.
I think we've seen this.
Our shedding seeds made piles of rot.
It looks like Crimson Desert, but it's not.
No.
Odions cast with tempers rare.
Oh, Bambi!
Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. 3 virtues known, not all recast. For wrath, and doom, and death. Our last. Find me, Fawn, or I'll find you.
Okay. I feel like we've seen that before. I just can't place it. Grounded. Oh, here we go. Grounded.
Welcome to Brook Hollow Park.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters. We're just a lot smaller now.
Clever girl.
You're looking at a living
I got some
fossil.
coworkers who really like this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey guys, you're gonna want to see
It does seem very fun.
It seems like a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me that was your stomach.
It's another kind of game we've played.
Hold on to your buddies.
I'd like to, just don't always have time to play what I want.
Epic
Y'all man's fucking retro show.
65mm in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Fucking
Spiny lizard! Bigelow's red.
just an ad for Grounded 2? Or Into the Abyss?
Oh,
Update
water!
coming to all platforms.
They were in water. That's pretty cool.
August 11th.
Some guys leave it to luck.
Okay.
Let it ride on a roll of the dice.
Oh, Mafia. I didn't know Mafia came. Did it come out?
Mafia came out.
Heard nothing.
You're doing a great job of keeping up with things.
I heard nobody talk about that.
You can have
Old
all
Country,
the luck
it was
in the world,
it did what a Mafia game did.
but what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
Seems like my finger is on the pulse, as they say.
I don't know why you're laughing at me. You didn't know it came out.
Because you acted like it wasn't Mafia Old Country, and it still was.
I wasn't saying it wasn't. I was just telling you it came out. What was the name
Yes,
of the
that
fucking
was
thing?
indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
Witch, yeah.
But at last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment.
Taking more cats.
As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
16. Jesus Christ. It was like when the witch trials, the witch craze was going on.
Thank you, Jeff. And thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, the film is the talking. That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Games Store.
What the game's about?
It's a 30-minute story experience, an amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci, and panache kaolis.
You can play as the cat.
You are the
Oh. I might give this a try, Connor.
Yeah, what's sold it on?
I might give it a style, and I like the idea of playing as like a witch in this time. That sounds cool. That's something I haven't seen in a video game before.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest.
Big Jigsaw.
Who's that?
Sure will. Only a matter of time.
Wait, that's Billy from Saw?
Billy the Puppet, yeah.
Hey, Billy.
Hello, Jeff Keighley.
Hello.
I want to play a game.
Oh, you want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
Okay.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
That was your Jigsaw impression, Keeley?
Yes.
Connor, this is the first Saw game to come out since I've become a fan of the franchise.
Now you know.
Now I know. Blooper team.
It's the genesis of your legacy.
We're doing a lot.
They call you a monster. But I call you a prophet.
What was the game Blooper put out last year?
Pain
Chrono.
is our only true path to
Chrono's
redemption.
something, right?
It strips away the lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see what really makes them tick. A sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die.
Oh, okay, yeah. So. Ugh. So somebody's like operating the traps and someone else is trying to escape.
Yeah.
Your book, Bound in Blood.
And it's prequel.
Seems like
inspires those who are worthy.
Well, we've seen all of his kills.
The spiral bleeds
3v1
ever
multiplayer.
deeper. Let the games begin.
If you're gonna make a Saw video game, it's kind of the way to go about it.
Yeah, probably.
Approaches.
I'm curious as to how that's gonna work out. Yeah.
This.
Humanity's fate will be determined
Oh, this is good.
by one final sacrifice.
Titties.
Yeah, it's very.
We are ready to bleed.
You just saw a Saw commercial. The titties on screen was inappropriate.
Yes, it's America.
X-Bone.
Are you?
The veil between realms is unraveling. Life or death. You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Wishlist now.
I never know what that game looks like.
It's the Lantern Tap.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
I'm getting all my Star Wars today, Connor. I'm getting all of it.
Intelligence was just briefed of Separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Then we need to make our move.
Gameplay not final. This game's supposed to be coming out this year.
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Bennett?
Fort Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking Tavin for months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
Yes. Come on, are you kidding me?
We work with all
Squad
kinds
of
of
R2-D2s.
ex-separatists, ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job.
There we go. I wasn't aware that it was Clone Wars here. That makes me pretty excited. I'm gonna go with that.
General Skywalker.
Oh! Full
Again.
trailer on YouTube, August 27th.
Gonna be a cool game.
Huh?
Be a cool
Little
game, I think.
surprise
Yeah,
at the
I
end
think-
there.
I-
All right,
I
Dark
think it will. I
Fantasy
think
has
it will.
always been about one thing: the monster
I have something to play in
within.
August
And
now.
today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Connor, I'm getting 2 Star Wars games this year.
Come
Getting
in.
2.
You are? Aren't you very happy? Jill is being rewarded for nothing. No.
Oh, shit! The box. Please.
He's a vampire.
Dawnwalker?
No. Oh, Vampire the Masquerade.
What the hell? You don't give up easy, eh? Well, neither do I. You certainly have reasons
Blood of the
to
Dawnwalker.
hate me,
1349, huh?
my son. You've ruined my life. We crave the same thing. Evil? Am I evil? They adore me. You're a pawn in Brentiss's hand, nothing more. This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
It's from Witcher 3 devs.
It is.
Not enough to cheat your fate,
Surprised to see a modern
How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different after all.
I'm hoping that game is good. It has that level of rough around the edges take that I don't know how it's going to actually play it.
My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz, and I'm the game director of the
That's
Blood
the level of rough around the
Dawnwalker.
edges you love.
What you just saw was an
Oh, your
invitation
fucking
to
Russian
join
Ukrainian
us on an
games that you
adventure.
always
That is
fucking
true,
play.
but it's,
Adventure
you
to
know,
eras and cultures
degrees
in
to
our
it.
story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga.
There is.
The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have a great rest of the show.
Even the ones that have just been like updates or like just straight up just advertisements, I'm enjoying watching this.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
And they catch lightning in a bottle once again. Where's that Among Us movie?
Probably just Among Us 2. Inner Sloth, standalone game. Oh. Oh, murder mystery. A little more Clue-like. Among Us story on guard.
Well, he woke up and then everything's bad.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Hewson.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! Hey!
Hey!
We are so excited about the future of Among Us as
She's lost
crew
weight.
members ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette?
Uh-huh.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there.
Who's in the costume?
And the imposter could be any one of us.
Who could it be? Connor, who could it be?
I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than
the
complete
rest
our
of the guys
task? That's suspicious.
Oh.
I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
No, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Yo, she looks
Get
good,
hyped
bro.
for
Yeah,
chaos,
she's been that way for a bit.
betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Emergency meeting.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, hath perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Let me
yeah, but
just
I just don't understand why you're
Is it just every episode we have to
official
figure out
cause
who the
of death,
imposter is?
Acute
That'd be a
ripping
good way to
off
do
of
that.
the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. 3 makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer.
Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
If only there was someone who could take charge. Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really? We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
Paramount. I love Paramount.
Paramount.
Would you believe
I don't know
me if
why
I
I'm supposed to
said
be mad
some of
at
our
them, but I know I'm
biggest
supposed to be mad at them,
surprises
so I got some
SGF
reading to
are
do later.
still to come?
Oh, yes.
Will I
Stay
do that reading?
tuned, and it turns out there's more
Maybe
coming.
live on the Games
One of this
Cast one
year's
day.
best reviewed games,
Paramount,
007
oh,
First
yeah, you-
Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
Oh! They're hitting it. They're
We've
hitting it while
received an
iron's
urgent
hot.
call from Aleph, James. King Bavma requests MI6's help with a matter most sensitive and he's asked for you, personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at
last night.
best.
Slow start,
but
very quality.
if he has what he claims to have,
And writing.
well, M figures the reward is well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
I bet he was the most interesting villain out of all.
Huh. Have we heard of that before? Running Real Rel on Switch 2, apparently. Coming for Rock Origins.
See, at some point, Nintendo.
Second
Brothers,
Nintendo Switch 2
the
ad.
time is finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Oh, yeah, the God thing. That's what that looks like. Yeah. All right, cool. This isn't Guinevere? The fucking...
I don't know what this is. This is the most like Addy we've got.
Uh-huh. You can even tell by the presentation that they...
Yeah.
Tides of Nine, at least.
Well, I can tell this entire annihilation here. I totally forgot about that.
There's some recent gameplay that have been released. But it didn't really... Yeah.
More fun mounts, you know? We gotta love it. Put me on the shoulders of a golem. Why not? Take light. Okay, this is weird. MMO something? I don't know.
Oh. Heard of that before.
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance
Yeah,
and
yeah.
end it. To do that, I
Here's your anime games. You've been waiting for them, Tavin.
CD Projekt, I called it.
Maybe this is all a brain dance, a simulation?
Time to knock the rust off.
Maybe the two of you really are from another universe.
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Come on! Eat less, loser!
I can feel it. That Nightmare Tacit Discord is looking for us.
Lucy!
Withering waves across side.
Thought it might have been waves.
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edgerunners on June 8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and
So
wish
glad
list
Nick,
your favorites
that
across
June
all
is looking so
platforms.
empty right now, bro.
Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
What?
Remember when they opened up with Resident Evil? Back to Capcom. Monster Hunter.
area negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
I could not tell you. What I can tell you is I'm still upset to this day that I didn't play more.
We played a good amount out the gate, and then just...
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to
Big
tame.
gun.
Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
Ascendance.
Let's see. Giant monster, who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought? Big monster. A massive expansion.
Cool. They had to specify.
You know it's all
So all you fans who fell off, come back.
Still you press on.
Obsession! Step into the dream! Howling gales! Soul-raping squall! Sky sprouting! Halberds from
This is
the vessel!
A-weighted. That's to your game.
Yeah. I'm saying it's maybe the blacksmith game.
Your hand, see the trick I planned.
I bet this guy fucked with the entire path to get to this level.
Just talking that shit. That's neat. This is not moving me.
I got you!
Neat. Hey, buddy. I got you! Hey, this is about as raw as a demo you can get.
I know, right? He's not trying to lie to you.
It's just like I clicked on an IGN first video.
Dream is over.
Yeah, he's back he's at the tea house.
Take your time. Enjoy.
You know what? Out of all the times
That
you could
was
die
a
in a
look
Souls
at
game,
gameplay
going
from
to drink tea,
Swords
not the
of
worst.
Legend, a fantasy action
Going to
RPG.
drink tea after you
There
die
you
is
saw
not the
a
worst
boss
bit.
fight against
going to
Kong
drink
Kong
tea
Tea,
after you
with
die.
each
Pretty
move
comfortable
pulled
with
from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, do you hear that guy? He's going crazy.
Dude, people really fucking like these games.
Like Hopkins.
yeah. Wheels wood. You know what? Hell yeah. Start and stop in this trailer.
And sometimes when you're playing with your Hot Wheels, they fall off the table. You gotta pick it back up. You gotta pick it back up. Yeah.
Imagine like a VR component where like you're in the reality, if you fall off, you gotta like pick it back up.
VR's dead with Tavin.
September 24th.
September 24th. How many times have I seen that?
A lot, guys. Things have to move. Y'all cannot all come out in mid to late September. You can't. Y'all gotta move.
Let's do it.
My nephew plays this game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He's pretty good at it too.
He lost.
I played against him and lost. And I wasn't like going easy on him. I was just playing. I mean, it was the first time I touched the controller. So, you know, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, he got me.
Did he feel confident when he won?
Oh, dude, he's a big bragger.
Oh, yes, yeah. Just tell him I played for the first time. You played before me. You just are trying to win.
I'm not going to take it away from you.
No, you do.
And Evangelion. Oh, well, they got a lot of stuff going on. And a new indie game. Fucking Pico Park?
The most... I was going to say the most excited reaction you had was Park.
That's
the
not
past
true.
couple...
That's
the past,
not true.
The past, like, hour? Yeah.
Oh, maybe,
Yeah.
definitely in the last, like, 20, 30 minutes for sure.
And happy birthday, Sega. All right. Now, the world premiere of a project that depicts the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
Stop it, Jeff. Stop it.
You know?
Dedicate your heart. Oh.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. I get it.
I thought he was trying to like tease us and tee up Kingdom Hearts.
Seen the full series? No, but I know to a point of what's happening.
They made a game that was what, like season 1 basically? I played it for like an hour or two. It was alright. It was kind of fun.
Bigger, better.
やっぱり巨人って素晴らしいな。
It like scratched the Spider-Man itch before the Spider-Man game came out.
That's funny. They get that little bit.
この目で奴らが捧げた命の行方を見届ける。
ありがとう。ごめん。さよなら。
Great. The third one?
Damn.
July
Right around the
1st.
corner.
Damn.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic
We're on our second
open-world
page of notes
driving
here.
experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide, this is Clutch from Maverick Games.
Right. Ape off of Forza Horizon.
No, the fucking Maverick would tell me Top Gun.
We have 2 drivers dead. 3 more in intensive care.
I feel like I should know it.
No, I think it's pretty new.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
know, not expecting to see TUPAC.
To get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started.
Still shocked you, huh? Seen the deep thing before.
I don't like it.
I can't be taking risk at this. I'm a lead driver in the
What
whole
you would want.
I don't think it is.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
Spy stuff.
Clutch. Bring 27.
The dead won't rise, but their sons will.
Oh, that medieval game that we've seen
Plant
before?
fear.
Like cinematic trailer of him with his men.
You'll harvest one.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
Yeah, you're on the field.
I was reacting to the cover.
Yeah, I heard that. Charmer.
You gotta pick a team, Connor. You gotta pick sides. No, I haven't heard this song in a long time.
Yeah, really?
Fine. Early access 26.
We have lots
looks
more
interesting.
Summer Game
Oh, it
Fest
does.
ahead, and
Kid
trust
me.
me,
Looks amazing.
trust me, you definitely will want to stick around.
It looks interesting.
Right now, here's a new
Who you
look
think you're
at
talking
Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Yeah. They're virgin.
Wake up laughing, half a mess, wrong direction. no
Yeah?
regrets. Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all
Why is that? Why is that bitch? Kidding me? It's that one game that you would look at.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
He was unsure about what the game was going for.
No,
it's not
no,
helping.
no. You're thinking about something else. I know what you're thinking of. That's a different music game.
No, it's not music game. It's the explore the world. Yeah, the title
I don't think you have the right game. I'm pretty sure this is new. Didn't she introduce this as a new game from NetEase? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. You've got the game, and it is like music. Thought.
I see. I will go on.
You just want to throw hate on me all you got.
Yeah, of course.
You want to paint me as a hater as much as that.
Well, you were hating on the game when it came up. You said it was the worst game of the show.
Hey, that was me talking about Until Dawn the other day. I was right. Until Dawn 2 still looks the worst out of that play. It looks so dark.
People were saying like, yeah, see,
Sea of Remnants. Oh, okay, all right.
In a room.
I don't remember
on
talking
a
about that game.
shelf?
The collectibles.
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different. Has he always had that mustache? He doesn't have a mustache. Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
It'd be a really funny way to introduce
Name's
a DMC6
Ryu.
or something.
What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, Tarnation could a knock off do this? Howdy, Dukin.
Howdy, Dukin.
Yikes.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home
Hey,
genuine, bona fide,
Summer Game
100% authentic, real deals on select titles.
I like Capcom's marketing team, man. They're
So
good.
do I.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and
gentlemen,
representing the elite ranks of the Ark Society, Mr. Gray!
You know what this song is? Wiz Khalifa's.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's Wiz right there. Think? Pretty sure. Lego? Looks like this.
You used my song, but I was literally about.
Hitman World of Salad. Okay.
I'm not get Hitman from that at all the entire time. Pokemon time? Pokemon.
This is powerful.
I mean, there's a reason the lawsuit was waived in the first one.
The fact that they can literally just like recolor Pokemon. Kind of like, yeah, it works.
Wait. Jesus, they didn't.
But they didn't sue them over the designs of the characters, Connor.
It's crazy to me every single time I think about it.
Not what the lawsuit was about.
I know. You played this and excited?
I'm good on Palworld. Oh. Okay.
1.0.
Maybe I should jump back in. I don't know.
Shut up.
I thought we were past 1.0. July 10th? Uh-huh. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and
1.0 is
yellow,
coming out
black and
on
yellow.
July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category.
Returns.
It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
8 years.
Make it take longer.
Oh!
Oh shit, okay.
6 total so far. Each case,
Locked into this
husband
one?
and wife found. Shredded.
By a wolf.
People are dying.
If it doesn't have a date, I don't fucking care.
Is out there.
They would.
Word around the precinct is you're the guy to call.
Bigby, Sheriff.
I literally, I would have bet money that this game was dead.
I know you had said it multiple times.
You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Hitman.
Ready to get to work?
Time to play that first game.
I don't even think I finished it back in the day.
2027.
2027. Until then, experience the
Oh.
legend again this year, remastered.
For free.
Oh, no, I don't look human.
These lips are sealed.
But I'm not helpless. See you around.
I was wondering when you.
I was thinking during the trailer, I was like, does anybody remember what the fuck happened in the first one?
Now we can remember.
Looking for me?
Yes. Holiday 26. Why are we being vague with these dates? Come on now.
That's right, Big B is finally back. And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
The music is pulling something.
The outer circle line train bound for Nexus sector is now arriving. Please wait for everyone to exit before boarding.
Maybe the music just sounds good. I don't know. Stellar Blade 2?
You're right.
It might be. Well, he said acclaimed studio. It's a newer studio.
Evie. Is that the main character?
Eve.
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try
There's not titties in my face already, so it
You're
can't be Stellar
acting
Blade
a
2.
little strange today.
Oh, yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다. Doors closing.
Hour and 40. This is Stellar Blade 2.
Yeah.
I keep going back and forth. I can't decide.
Can't stand
Seems like a lot,
They'd be
like
better
already
for
for
both of us if we
the
got out of
sequel,
here
so maybe not.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Like it won't be, but.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
Like, it's so painfully Stellar Blade coded that, like, as soon as it, like, shows what it really is, I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah, of course. It's so painfully Stellar Blade coded.
The world's throwing me off.
It was like this in places. I mean, we didn't like hit like a major metropolitan like this.
I usually just keep it By the way, it looks good.
Ooh, co-op. CDC. Get a new bit.
Stellar Blade.
Wow.
Rain.
BloodRain. BloodRain.
That's surprising.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have
deep in
more
our
to
bag
share.
for names here, guys.
All right, we're almost done.
Deep in development.
But
Wow.
not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years
fast.
since
They got
Street
that fast.
Fighter 6 was released in June 2023.
Tifa?
What's ahead?
You heard rumors? No.
This is Street Fighter 6 Year 4.
Okay, I want Makoto though. Please give me Makoto.
Street Fighter 6 is already entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
I need to be more of a fighting game. This game is just like so much of my aesthetic. And I like. Are these new fighters?
I don't think the first one seemed to be. I don't know about the last two. They seem like they could have been old ones. Yeah, baby! It was real. Well, we gotta play Street Fighter again.
That's sick.
Yep.
That's cool.
And
you know she's gonna play. You know she's gonna play a way that I like.
Oh yeah.
Please welcome to the SGF stage Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter 6, and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
Yeah.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
That's fucking cool.
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6 has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
This has been the best SGF like ever.
Yeah, it really has.
Like these are not this
Tifa は
good.
ですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、
Like there's been like some whatever, but I've never been like
本当に戦っているティファの姿で
entertained
す。
as much as
All the way
Final
through,
SGF,
yeah.
all the way through.
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter 6.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay
she feels like a character that I would be like into playing anyway? Oh yeah, in a fight, yeah, that's like exactly my like niche. I would assume.
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
This isn't about
ティファ
Materia.
の戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してくだ
Brother,
さい。
if you're here,
Tifa's fight is far from over.
why are you here
We
if
hope
you're not
you
here
all
to
look
give me
forward
some
to
Final
what's coming
Fantasy VII
next.
remake?
ありがとうございます。
I think
one more.
I think we got one more. I think it's our one last thing.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from
You would've
Japan
said
to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for
What do you
our
mean?
final
What do you
announcement.
mean, Jeff? What do you mean by that? Final
I know.
announcement. I know.
What's it going to be,
That was
guys?
fast.
Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Final Fantasy, buddy.
I don't
It's
know.
Final
What-
Fantasy.
what-
Yes, it is!
Yes!
A shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell.
God, the fact that they started with Edge of Creation.
I know,
They
right?
started with Edge of Creation.
To all.
Fucking meteor, dude.
But our planet answered. Awakening mighty weapons to
baby.
stand against the celestial threat.
How are they going to be incorporated
Now,
this time?
Hope
Oh my
endures
God, look
in
at it.
those who fight.
Show us Sit gameplay, buddy.
Long story short, the world's in trouble.
Ah!
Has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
Please.
Fuck yes. Are you
Got
fucking kidding
parachuting.
me?
Wutai.
Wutai. Vincent.
Here we go. Wait, magic. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll make this quick.
This is giving me way more than I would have expected.
The sky's the limit.
Yeah.
They're gonna confirm it's next year.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way.
Oh,
Oh my
badass
God.
new
She looks
outfit,
fucking
okay.
dope.
He seems different too.
Yeah, he is. I can't get a good look yet.
Got bodysuit on.
Oh my. Is that a weapon?
There's definitely gonna be different costumes.
There's that Hojo
As
freak.
I can tell.
Yeah, she's in her normal suit here. There's definitely different. Oh, maybe that was a
Save the
Wutai
planet
suit.
by killing her protectors.
Yeah.
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Oh, come on.
Oh, let's get Revelation.
Okay. All right.
2027, it's going to say.
A little.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
I don't love the word.
The wording of
A
it?
little generic.
There you have it. And
I
no,
agree.
he's not done yet. Please join me in
That looked
welcoming back to
fucking
Summer
awesome.
Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
I was just saying, bro. There's no way he's there if it's like
For Street
he
Fighter?
wouldn't be there if it wasn't for a reason. Let's fucking talk.
ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で、発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのもこの物語を信じ待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
Truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
Wow. Wow.
And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは
Revelation does mean that they have something to reveal to us.
Yeah, exactly.
The fate of Aerith, what Sephiroth's plan is.
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに
He said, "I'm
最
tired,
高
y'all."
の形でお届けします。
I wanna rest.
ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form.
Next year,
Please
baby.
stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage, the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Let's go, Big Mac. I've been watching a lot of him this year.
Yeah, a lot of Critical
Role. Like 20 hours deep in his shit.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in.
Hey,
We're getting
Vincent
more?
gameplay?
We're getting more?
I don't mind if I do. As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind,
not
your
Vincent's
very own
voice.
airship, and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard, to the sun-drenched Medial archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
She still get like
Any
air
moment in the
sickness
open world,
What?
simply
Does
pilot
Yuffie,
the
does she still
Highwind
get
to
air
your
sickness?
destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below.
Hop on in.
Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands.
They're not.
But no matter your
Cloud's not the party
destination,
leader.
to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance.
Well, he does get
There was
comatose, remember?
Starts with your trusted allies.
That was like in.
At long
in
last,
Wutai,
with
he
the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes, each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake
my God,
and
they're
refined
putting
in
something else on.
Rebirth,
Oh, okay,
is
never mind.
perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands.
What is
In
the
fluid,
dashes
real-time
next to the
action,
limit break? What
seamlessly
is that?
switch between party
X-Men,
members
right?
to even
Those
the
small
odds.
dashes?
Then,
Yeah.
when the
There's
fight
been
calls
like-
for
there's been
strategy,
like 2 or 3
enter
on some of
tactical
them.
mode
Yeah.
to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions.
They've updated the
And of
fonts
course,
and stuff.
call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of
They're
battle.
going for the Bane
Biggie Free from the beginning. Still here.
Can't run away. possible.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles.
We're gonna see some Vincent.
I might be a little biased, but and since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion.
Hell yeah.
Vincent
Wow, they're showing us a
Valentine.
lot.
They are, yeah.
I was not expecting this.
Hey,
much.
20 minutes of God of War that came out of nowhere. This makes sense. God's justice.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in peace.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while
I
transforming.
like that idea of him being
And
on the,
when combined with the
outskirts
skills
of
of
the
a certain
fight
ace
and then like
pilot,
just turning
their
it.
high-impact
Nice.
synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
Synergy.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes,
Sometimes Matt Mercer
or
and Troy Baker
engage in
sound quite
sweeping
similar.
area
But
of effect
sometimes
attacks
Matt
to bring
Mercer
a
and
whole
Troy Baker
host of
sound quite
enemies to heal.
Why are you
But
taking
to
off the
fully
headphone that's
control the
not closest to
battlefield,
me?
skill with a
Because
weapon
it's
only
spur of the
gets
moment. I
you
wanna
so
hear it.
far.
Then I gotta
To
listen to
further
you
augment your combat
talking
capabilities, try this on for
Look at all
size.
these skins. Do you see the
Function
skins?
Integrated Tactical
There it is.
Super,
Yes!
or the FIT system
I don't
for
like
short, allows you to further customize your
I like that.
playstyle
The FIT
with
system?
new uniforms imbued with unique movesets.
about time.
Alongside your
You
equipment
and
and,
it- and it
materia,
changes your
this gives
moves?
you an extra edge in battle.
Shit.
And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself
Knowing
has
that it's
unleashed
probably
its
like you only
last
have to
line
wear
of
it for a certain
defense.
amount of time,
The
and then you
weapons,
switch things around when you want.
ancient
You gotta get the
beasts
skills.
that are larger than
Or
life
maybe it's
and
just New Game
capable
Plus
of
thing.
untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga.
Minigame.
And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time.
Don't show me that. I don't want to see that.
These skies belong to me. Hope you're ready.
Whispers. Weapon. Holy shit, Connor. They just keep going.
I know there's someone sitting right now
Well,
saying,
thank you
okay,
all.
I
Thank
get
you,
it, Final Fantasy
Hamaguchi-san,
VII.
for bringing
I don't
us
care
this
about those people.
extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we
It might be a hard game,
cannot wait
Connor.
to play it.
No,
But
it won't be, but it could be.
I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well then, you better take a look.
I'll take. Oh, see, we have to see the weapon. Yeah.
Get the cannon back online, now!
They're showing us this scene? It's gonna be the beginning of the blast and release date.
Oh, I've got the scene wrong. I thought it was the Midgard one where he takes out Rufus. Oh. Is it that scene? Do I have it wrong? Is it not in Midgard? Is it in Junon? I thought it was in Midgard.
Let's
At
go.
last,
Great.
the
all
promise is
platforms.
fulfilled. The
Spring.
journey ends here.
Thank you, Sephiroth. Oh, wait. Sail!
Nice. Well, now on sale. Like
Yeah.
you can go get it now.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, are you
There
kidding
you
me?
have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all
Wow, this is the
platforms
greatest
next
SGF,
spring.
Devin.
That's the
which is appropriate
greatest.
for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that.
See what
very
happens when
special
EA and
announcement.
Ubisoft kick the
And thanks
bucket
to Lucy
and
for
stop
a
doing
great
their own
job
shit.
hosting
We
it.
get a bunch of shit.
Thanks, Jeff. What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent
one
game
more
titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right. Tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
Thanks for watching. David
Wow.
starts right now.
25th. Until
Oh,
then, have a great summer,
and all
everybody.
right, right at the end.
Thanks for watching. David F starts right now.
I'm trying to capitalize on a friend that was watching this at the same time to
Yeah.
play the Final Fantasy VII, like the original one and then the new ones. Trying to get him to. It's time.
Tell them to do it like how I did it, where play remake, and then play the original, and then come back and play it all.
That's not a bad idea.
I genuinely, I think that's the best way to play Final Fantasy VII. Play the remake, and then play the original.
As a
and
new
then play the rest. As a new player, yeah. Connor, we just finished watching the Summer Game Fest presentation. What did you think?
This was probably the best SGF I can remember.
I
Now,
agree.
Admittedly, I would have to go and see what the other ones had done on a case-by-case basis, but I'm saying that because, as we were saying in the pre-show segment, these shows always tend to go at a point where it's just showing you a lot of things that it excites somebody, but for the most part, it's just boring, forgettable, going through the motions type deal.
Yeah.
And it had a segment like that, but it kind of passed, and by the time the games came back in force, I was like, oh, we had gone through the segment of where they were just showing us the bullshit, or bullshit to us. And so I feel disrespectful saying it, but unfortunately, there's just going to be some games in a 2-hour-long showcase that just doesn't grab you.
Of course.
And you can't escape it. That being said, it was able to keep me excited the entire way through because it sprinkled in things that I did care about, and I think gamers as a whole would care about, even if it's not something that it's a game I would personally play, but it's something for the culture. Like, for example, I can't remember his name, the creator of Shadow of the Colossus, him showing up was a cool, amazing moment to know we're finally getting a game like that. Wolf Among Us, even though I never played the first game, I'm interested in it, and I've been waiting for the second game to be announced. Now we actually have a hard line, or at least a frame of when it's coming out, which means it will come out. And so it had a lot of those kinds of moments and ones that I was interested in. Of course, the Final Fantasy at the end, the Tifa showing up in Street Fighter. She's a part of the new Fighter Pass. I was texting a friend who is kind of in that class of, bit harsher than we would be when it's kind of in those more boring SGFs where we give it some leeway. A person who's not doing this kind of podcast doesn't. He says it was a blowout. So I think the general consensus is also going to be this was one of the best SGFs. We're not going to see as much hate as usually comes with these kinds of showcases of people focusing on the bullshit.
You would say that, but I watched the YouTube chat. It was just terrible stream, waste of time.
YouTube chat.
You can't make the internet happy. The internet's just looking to be negative all the time.
Even then, the chat segments of these kinds of shows are always like, take as dour as the internet can be on these kinds of things and double it. That's the YouTube chats. That's the live stream chats. Yeah.
I agree with you pretty much the entire way here. I had a great time with this SGF. For a 2-hour-long live stream of just a bunch of games, it's so easy to fall into, all right, here's the segment of the 12 anime games, the 15 Soulsborne or the Souls-like ripoffs and so forth that all look exactly the same. I think this year we did a really good job of balancing and showing off games that all had a visual uniqueness to them. I didn't feel like I saw the same game 3 or 4 times in a row at any point. And honestly, like the list of games that we're about to go through here, we got a lot of really cool and exciting things to look forward to. I think there was a great focus or at least like a great emphasis on, hey, these are developers from X game that you love. This is a story developer who worked on a Y game that has a legacy and so forth. That's great. I love Jeff always starting the show off with, hey, look how many new games are being released every year. Here's the ones that are selling 1 million. Some of them, yes, you would expect are the mega hyped, the Resident Evils, the Crimson Deserts, the ones that we knew were going to sell bonkers. But then here's like the Friend Slop games that are doing crazy. Or here's another game that like came out of nowhere and nobody knew was going to be great. I love that Jeff cares about the industry in that way of like, yes, we are in the dark times. This is dire, like everywhere around us on the industry, but he is still looking for that light, looking for the positivity, which I think we need. So I really, really appreciate that. SGF is a show. It's a 2-hour long live streamed show. And in that, yeah, there's going to be a lot of games that you don't really care for. I'll be honest. I was at least like interested or like saw the value in a lot of these games to the point to where I'm almost wondering, that doesn't mean like there's still the 15, 20 anime games out there that would have been on this stage that are not on this stage. Where did they go? Like, wait a minute, because I didn't see any anime games this time around except for Attack on Titan and then the Wuthering Waves crossover with Cyberpunk. I think those were the only two.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, we're the ones of like just like random IPs that like I'll never hear of again, or like I didn't see a lot of like real small studio type stuff. Of course, one of the highlights for me was 1666 Amsterdam. Which we can get a prologue and we're going to get into a little later. Like, that one's great, and that one's obviously being made by a smaller team, but like everything looked like visual-wise like next level. Like, I didn't see a lot of like all small-time indie dev games, with the exception of the one where you're playing as the Geese. Where was that one?
An extremely hard game.
An extremely hard game. Yeah. I didn't see as many of those as I would expect from an SGF, and I kind of do wish that they were here, but at the same time, I mean, you look at this list and all of the different games and the different genres and the different like niches that you were able to fill out, and most of them looking so high quality. I'm really, really impressed with this year's showing at SGF.
Guess we want to take a look at the games?
I do want to take a look at the games. And Connor, they started strong and ended strong as SGF often does. And this year is no different. Starting off with a big old meaty starter trailer off for Resident Evil Veronica coming next year. Now, granted, not a whole lot to show. It was very much like an intro segment to the thing. Me not knowing much about Code Veronica, kind of threw me off a little bit. But like as soon as it became clear what it is, everything started clicking into place, and I went, okay, of course. Claire Redfield is back looking for her brother in Europe. And then a lot of other hijinks ensues. I know that much about Code Veronica. I think it looks great. Looks fantastic. A nice, slow plotting trailer, one that doesn't really reveal itself too quickly, but then quickly goes off the rails. I feel like I can't wait, and I love that it's coming next year. Coming off of Requiem, like I could have waited a year, but I'm so excited that I'm getting it sooner than later.
It seems like this is what Resident Evil does now, because I can't remember the last time a Resident Evil showed up and I was immediately like, that's Resident Evil. Even Requiem, it was like that first-person mode. I remember it was like, what is this? And then Leon, I think, showed up. I think that was the moment it was clear.
Well, no, because they didn't show us Leon until we got deeper into the marketing cycle, because like it was Grace at first.
I thought the marketing like rug pull was going back to Raccoon City, but we always knew Leon was there.
No, that was a Game Awards. That was like a later thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was always that we've got this new character, or the first bit was like we've got this new character. Okay. So forth. I mean, maybe the Resident Evil thing did come into play, but we just didn't know about Leon. Leon definitely came later. That much for sure.
Even in line with that I guess reinforces my point. I remember also Resident Evil Village. It was like a bit unsure about what that was, and it seems like that's just a good way to do these trailers, because I remember it was like, oh, is it a horror game? Is it a mystery? And it keeps you guessing, and then the moment it hits you with the little, because I don't know if there was a moment both of us realized it was Resident Evil before it. I think it was like. It started putting the letters up, and we got the EV
and then the REV, and we went, what? Like Resident Evil for Resident Evil Veronica. I can't believe that I was like blindsided, or it took me that long to even tap in, because like now that I'm looking at it, this is clearly the RE engine. Yep. This is clearly a Resident Evil style direction. I'm shocked that I didn't tap in sooner, but maybe I was just. It might be just because it's so close to Requiem that I just was not expecting to see Resident Evil so soon.
Right.
But can't wait next year. Can't wait to see more, and I can't wait to play more. I will be playing the original Code Veronica before playing this one, so that I can have a little bit more one-to-one. This definitely seems like they are taking more liberties with this one. And I think this is one that you can take more liberties with.
Side title,
not a side title. Yeah, I know you like to think it is. It's not. It's a mainline title.
Literally, no one gives a shit.
It's not in the same realm as the Revelations games. Like this is right there. And so, but yeah, I all of that said, like Code Veronica is loved by the community, but it's not like the beloved one of the community. So like I do think that you can, take some risks here and go in a different direction. And I also appreciate that, like, now that it's a strictly Claire game, we're not following the exact same DNA that we saw with the Leon games from Resident Evil 2 into Resident Evil 4. And that we're choosing to switch it up a little bit more.
And it makes sense with what they've been doing with Resident Evil, trying to change up 4, change up 3, change up 2 to kind of all bleed together into this new version of Resident Evil. It seems like they're doing the exact same thing here. They're just covering all their bases. Is this one where they go to an island? I don't know if there was a shot in this trailer.
There's an island near the end of the game.
Oh, okay. The whole thing was on like a prison island.
No, most of it you're in like a French town or something for most of the game. But yeah, you do eventually go to an island. But yeah, most of the game it takes place in like a little city area and so forth. So yeah, I mean, again, I've not played. God, she looks different. I've not played Code Veronica. I will be playing Code Veronica. And so I'm excited to like learn why I should love this game and why I should be even more excited for the remake. Moving on, Cuphead game in development. I assume that this is a full-on Cuphead sequel coming in, but that's not all they had to show. They also Mighty Cuphead Adventure, I believe it's called, which seems to be a little more straightforward of a platformer game. Of course, Cuphead, a platforming / boss focused game. This one did just from the short little look that we got, it did seem to be more platforming focused. Like I don't, for the little bits that I played Cuphead, I don't remember anything like that quick little look at the level that we got there. So yeah,
just slightly different. It's the game that was inspired by the type of game is inspired by, but kind of going more to.
And I mean, even like the art style is slightly different. It's got a little bit more of they're going with this like young Cuphead style to it. So
they got old Cuphead,
modern consoles, personal computer, 8-bit system. That's funny. For a game, and then they're going for like a 1988 style. So I think this is looking more of like to be more of like an SNES style thing as opposed to like old cartoon style things going on. But like you can see it's still in the same sort of realm of art style that we got from Cuphead itself. I'm a little surprised that this is all we got. It's been a while since Cuphead came out, and even the Delicious Last Course DLC, it's been a while since then too. So I'm a little shocked that that's all we had from Cuphead, but that's fine. I think Mighty Cuphead Adventure looks cool for the little quick glimpse that we have, and of course I'm very interested to see what this next Cuphead game is going on. Cute trailer or a cute little commercial too.
And this one is Alien
with
Isolation
the puppet.
2.
Alien Isolation 2, of course, Creative Assembly.
Not much to go on either. It's just kind of giving a lot of images, but you kind of know what to expect from an Alien Isolation game.
Listen, they're selling the vibe, and they're selling like when the few moments that you do have the first person gameplay going on. Yeah, that's Alien Isolation. I'm so happy to be back. I can't wait to be back. Wish there was more. They did go on and talk, hey, we are at Kurosaki Station. This is going to be a colony-based game, and so you're at the colony Kurosaki Station, which I think is a good advancement from the first one. I don't want to be on just a ship again.
Neither.
And I think in a lot of ways that's going to, help us advance, much like how the movies advanced from Alien to Aliens. I still hope that our threat is more singular-based. I hope we don't go too crazy with it.
They did in the first game, though.
Yeah, they went a little crazy, especially near the end. But I do hope that we are able to kind of like cut off some of the fat, or at least make the fat feel more meaningful than what we got in the first game. The first game being one of my favorite survival horror games, but undeniably really long in the tooth and quite boring in some places. But when the alien's chasing you, it's great. I hope to see a continuation of that here. Next up, Connor, you mentioned it. Creator of Shadow of the Colossus, Eco, and what was the last one they did?
Last
Guardian is back here with Project Robot, now called New Gen Atlas.
That's what it was.
Now Gen Atlas? I think it's new. New Gen Atlas. Looks great for the most part. A lot of great striking imagery, which would be expected from Team Eco here.
Interesting gameplay design, where it doesn't seem necessarily entirely combat focused, but
there is combat, and I mean, like, there's combat in Shadow of the Colossus. There's combat in Team Eco, but not really, right? This one definitely seems a little bit more with, I mean, you can shoot in this one, and I guess like you can shoot a bow and arrow in Shadow of the Colossus, but that's different. This one definitely seems to have like actual combat tied to it, but again, seems more to be just selling you on the world, on the vibe, on the atmosphere of the game, which is exactly what you want. I'll say, just aesthetically so far, this interests me more than any other Team Ico game. And so I'm excited to see more. I will say I don't know if it was because of the stream or because of the game, but there is some like rough like frame rate stuff happening here, and like some like almost like screen tearing happening. So I hope. I mean, of course, like I don't expect this game to be coming for several more years. So it could just be an early look. We're getting a pre-alpha build type thing, so not a final product looking thing. But something to be a little concerned. Yeah, look at these frames, man. This is not good.
Yeah, I'll put this on the SGF because I guess the one thing about the show is that it had some more technical issues.
Lot of technical issues. A lot of lag and a lot of skipping. A lot of reverting back and the audio being desynced. There was a lot of problems
until a little bit to the halfway point.
Gen Atlas. Oh no, I put now Gen Atlas. It's called Gen Atlas. My apologies. But yeah, Gen Atlas, looking forward to seeing more. And even if it's not on SGF for the technical shortcomings, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah. It's probably a ways away. So it is a ways away.
Next up, Blood Message. I don't have a lot to say about this one. Some kind of, Chinese warrior game. It looks like several different playable characters
over time. Yeah,
it looks fine. It's not like striking me too widely here, but it's fine.
Oh, it struck me hard. But I understand these things are very cinematic, so it was one of those situations of, well, what is the game actually going to be like?
And you see some flashes in here.
Yeah, but you can play around with that so much. It's kind of impossible to know exactly what they're doing and how this game will play.
There's a couple of shots where I'm like, I see the UI, or I see what will eventually be the UI, and so forth. So, yeah, I'm curious to see more about it. But as of right now, like, I'm not like chomping at the bit to find out more, and I'll probably forget about this game after we finish this up.
Probably, yeah. I will too.
But next up, Stranger Than Heaven got a release date, January 15th, 2027.
I was hoping for more, to be honest. The big thing seemed to be just the TUPAC stuff, which is weird.
They did just have like a 20-minute like gameplay breakdown thing
true,
that premiered a few weeks, maybe a month ago now. So I'm fine with them not showing us more. And the game will be featuring TUPAC as a or the likeness of TUPAC at least as a character in this game. I feel really weird about that. That's very, very strange to do that. I mean, it just feels like a money move and like in a bad way. And I don't know. And also with Snoop Dogg attached to it, like Snoop Dogg being like the capitalist that he is like, it just feels dirty.
Money grabby.
It feels gross to me. It doesn't like dampen my excitement for the game. I'm sure the game will still be great, but I just know every time TUPAC's gonna come on screen, I'm just gonna feel dirty about it. Like it just doesn't feel right to me. But Connor, do you care at all about what I'm saying, or like?
Oh, no, I do, because TUPAC, Snoop Dogg is a shill.
Yeah.
It's very apparent he is. So knowing he kind of has the ability to put TUPAC in a game, it just kind of does read as, oh, you're just trying to sell this game as much as possible to make more money for you on the back end.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's not one of those things that you get excited for or interested in, except the game itself is very interesting and very exciting. I guess I do like how they were showing off the other members of the cast and their roles.
Yeah.
But of course, again, everyone knows that when you see headlines, they're not going to talk about anybody else except TUPAC. So,
yeah. Again, like, and I want to be clear. Stranger Than Heaven is a game that I am quite actually anticipating quite a bit after their last gameplay showing it, an Xbox centric like gameplay, basically direct or whatever. I think the style of the game is fantastic. The music is excellent. I do appreciate that they are incorporating black voices and black people in their story because the attitude and the style and the music is so hip hop. That's something that a lot of like Japanese games with hip hop centric things like kind of leave out black people in that. So I really appreciate that. But bringing TUPAC in is just a step too far.
As they say, Tavin, the monkey paw curls. You got what you wanted. It's not in the way you want.
Yeah, I don't know. That feels gross.
Yeah.
But moving on.
You have to scream TUPAC.
Get on the Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg doesn't know what Sega is.
No. I love that game. Sega's a great game.
I love Sega. I've been playing Sega for years. Next up, Haex. introduces an open-world player-shaped procedural game from Dead Astronauts, a new studio formed by former Little Nightmares and the Division games.
Which I saw that in the gunplay DNA. I see why they were going the route they were there. It's just wouldn't think Little Nightmares developers made this game.
And I think that's kind of like in world design and aesthetic that they're going for here. I really like what I'm seeing here. I think it looks really interesting, really cool. It's got Death Stranding all over it.
Yeah.
But in a really good way. And I'm interested to see like more about what this game is, an open world what did they say? Player shaped procedural open world like type thing. So I'm very, very interested. I like sort of like the survival shooting mechanics that we're seeing here, where it's like, oh man, make sure make your shots count, type thing, in the little like glimpses of gameplay. Oh, little jumping, little dashing. Okay,
guys.
All right.
Yeah, that was the thing I took away from it most. Was like, oh, you got some mobility here.
Yeah. There's some stuff happening, some running up walls and things looking trippy. It looks like it could be a fun game. I'm not clear if this is a single player, multiplayer, co-op experience. I'm not exactly clear what that is. It feels
made by
other players are in there.
Well, think about it. It's made by the Division multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's made by the Little Nightmares,
which is a co-op
game.
Yeah.
With 2 other people hanging around. 3 seems like the
seems
new
like
standard
squad
for how
3.
these kinds of games.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm interested to see what's going on here. Haex is a game that I want to see more from. But at the same time, they could show the next gameplay trailer, and I could be like, nah, I'm out of here. I'm not like hard sold, but I am. You have my attention. Dead by Daylight is coming up on its 10th anniversary on June 14th. They've got something going on. It's got a birthday themed thing. This probably means something to somebody, not us.
It might be Terrifier or it. It's gonna be one.
I don't think it's it. I'm pretty certain it's not it.
Mortal Shell 2.
Mortal Shell 2 has a beta out now that you can go get into. Connor, do you have anything to say about Mortal Shell?
Yeah, I played the beta of the first one, and it just seemed like a run-of-the-mill, rough around the edges Souls-like game. But from when it came out, I understood that it had a lot of soul to it and a lot of interesting ideas. So unlike Lords of the Fallen 2, where after playing the newest one, I look at that, and we'll talk about that more because it showed up as well. I have no interest whatsoever. This is the flip of that, where I'm like, okay, now it looks like it's far more refined than that first game was. And if it has that same vision brought to be fully realized, I'll give it a shot. I'll probably play that demo.
Are you going to jump in on the beta now?
I did the Onimusha one, so fuck it.
All right, cool. Up next, Sand Raiders of Sophie. There's a server slam that you can get into now. This game looked kind of cool. I'm sure we've seen it before. I just can't fully recall it. I like the build your
rig
tank thing and the survival game mechanics going on here. I would totally be into this game. I hope it finds its audience.
Maybe it's hey,
excuse me.
Do some TwoPennyGames desert walking. You do that.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Just a quick trailer for just a new trailer for that. Looks good.
Looks like the thing we've seen.
I'll remind you that Ubisoft has been crunching the shit out of its employees and has many sexual harassment problems going on. And then on top of that, they shut down every studio that makes anything good for them.
I.e., who are the devs for the Prince of Persia Lost Crown?
I don't remember. Ubisoft something, yeah. TMNT The Last Ronin by Platinum Games got an official announcement trailer. Of course, this game has been announced previously, and we have not. But this is the first time we're getting any types of glimpse. Looks good. It's good tone, good image. I think we're shooting for. I think we're shooting for something that is going to be kind of special, and so I hope they figure it out from the devs behind Bayonetta, Nier Automata, and Ninja Gaiden 4. So yeah, I'm very interested to see more.
Yeah, do you want to see something?
Fortnite new season Runners launches tonight, and then of course Ben Starr gave a nice little intro for that. So there's that. For those who care,
made it seem like there's something bigger coming by the end of this thing tonight.
I'm sure they've got a lot of they'll probably have some event thing of a tear in the universe will open up and something will happen. Gundam Rogue Orbit coming out in 2027. Connor, you have anything to say here?
I'm not too familiar with a lot of Gundam. It looked interesting. It looked like a quality game, but it's not one where the title of the IP immediately makes me want to play it. But it looks cool. You know, a lot of cinematics. Did it ever go into gameplay? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it's got moments here. I mean, it looks okay. You know,
definitely wait for
nothing terrible.
There's a lot of Gundam games, and a lot of them are good, and a lot of them are not so good. So it's kind of one of those wait for reviews kind of game. Maybe it's Char. Maybe it is Char. It'd be so cool. It looks like it very much is Char. Now we have the next game.
Up next,
I'm trying to remember what it was.
an extremely hard game. You play two geese, little mom and dad geese. They got an egg in a nest, and you gotta, take it through an environment, and don't drop your egg. And there's also, a multiplayer component to it. Like you can, I guess, compete or race against other geese parents. So it's a little co-op game that you got to work together with a partner to navigate an environment. And then, of course, the physics go haywire and your egg will crack. You just got to protect as much as possible. The fact that they leave the broken eggs everywhere is kind of crazy to me. This game looked fun.
It looked like fun, yeah. Well, certain people will play it. I'm not one of them.
You're such a hater.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a sword and a bloody face, you don't want nothing to do with it.
And gun.
We got a cool look at from the new studio That's No Moon, their new game Crossfire. Looks pretty great. Unsure if this is a co-op game or just purely single player.
Yeah.
They during the trailer it looked like there was co-op elements to it, and there's definitely like a focus on these two characters and them working together through their environments and so forth. And then the devs came out later, and they the way they phrased things, it sounded like they were more focused on creating a single player narrative based shooter adventure. I think the game looks great. I think first of all, like the environments look fantastic. I think the animations look really cool. I like how the shooting looks like it's that like level of like realism where like, yeah, it's hard to shoot, but they also they put on a style to it that makes it still look fun and engaging, and like it'll like sort of undercut the frustration of missing shots and so forth. There's a sci-fi element to it that I'm interested to see more in. And they wanted to advertise their adaptive cover system. So you can turn anything into cover, and the character will animate in a way to where they'll take proper cover behind whatever rock or terrain they're under.
That was the most interesting part about this. Other than that, it's got too many generic trappings, aside from the cover combat, to make me immediately get interested in this.
Really?
But
you look at the shooting and the whatever this weird sci-fi stuff is going on, you think all this is generic?
The problem is that, there's a lot of different games with sci-fi elements that I don't quite understand just by looking at it. And other than that, it seems like a very just like military-style shooter. The same kind of, trappings you would expect of these kind of tactical looks. And I'm not saying it's going to be generic. It could be very cool. Just, I think you got to get hands on this kind of game to make it look interesting.
Maybe
make it be interesting.
They've got my attention. Control Resonant got a new trailer. The weird song undercutting it.
Yep.
More Control looks great. Can't wait for Control. Guild Wars 3 announced they got a beta coming fall of next year from ArenaNet Studios, coming to PC and PlayStation 5.
They're changing up MMOs, Tavin.
They wanted to really hammer that home. Is that this is going to be an evolution to the genre here?
Damn,
seems like some big wishes here for Guild Wars 3. But a lot of people love Guild Wars 2, so
of course it's an MMO, so it goes on for a long time. But the second one came out in 2012.
Oh yeah.
It was a long while ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've had they have their
MMO,
expansions and stuff. Yeah. Star Wars Galactic Racer showed off a new trailer on a sand planet. More pod racing, or more focus on pod racing than I think we've ever really seen before, which I really, really enjoyed. October 6th, which is not new information, but it was a dope trailer. Hey, I'm playing this game. Absolutely, I'm playing this game. Every time it pops out, it looks better and better to me. And this is the beauty of, like, I know, Connor, I know you make fun of IPs and so forth, like super popular ones. But this is the beauty of it, is it's like, hey, connect a game genre that maybe not everybody plays to an IP that everybody loves, and you'll get new fans for this type of thing. So yeah, I'm not a big racing guy, but I'm playing the fuck out of this game for sure.
Neither am I. I'm interested in playing it. The friend I said I was texting, same exact thing. He's like, maybe I'll play a racing game now. It does just do that. And it's because the pod racing, just designing your pod and actually driving it just seems, frankly, far more interesting than a usual car. I get it, but everyone sees a car driving.
It's a car
every single day.
I mean, I have a lot of interest in jumping into Forza Horizon 6 when I can, but that's the thing, is when I can.
Yeah.
And that's more of like me wanting to step out of my boundaries as opposed to the game speaking to me. Star Wars Galactic Racer speaks to me.
Yeah.
Very excited to get into
right
it.
around the corner.
Next, from Section 9 Interactive, End of Abyss, coming out October 1st. A little sci-fi horror, survival horror game. Kind of gave me a little bit of vibes of Signalis, just in the way that the player moves and so forth, but the enemy's much more aggressive, and they got a lot going on here.
More dynamic.
Sort of like a mix between Signalis and Little Nightmares to me.
And I think the dev is Korean, based off the language they were speaking. Of course, they could just be doing that in the context of the game. I remember we talked a while ago about how the Korean games are they're starting to come out. You know,
the Koreans are out
they're
here,
kicking
man.
off.
They're making some stuff. October 1st for that one.
Section 9.
End of Abyss. Section 9. You're gonna look that one up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, Tiny Build has Last Harbor. This is sort of like some fishing simulator zombie game. This is a game that like started off, I was like, oh, okay, all right, looks fun. And then like just got wackier and wackier as we went on. And yeah, that game looks dope. If it's good, I'm playing the fuck out of this. This game looks fun as fuck.
A lot of the elements seem like it could run into the issue of these kinds of games that can just be kind of rough around the edges, don't play all that well.
Yeah.
But this trailer itself, I'm pretty confident that the game will be great. It looks very fun. And it looks scary, too. If you're getting hit in the water, running around like dealing with sharks in the water.
What's down there, Connor? What's under the water?
Scary things.
Scary things. Virtua Fighter Crossroads. There's a new title announcement here with a pretty meaty cinematic trailer showing off its narrative focus and so forth. That was a good trailer.
It was. I was surprised the route they were going because, of course, fighting games aren't really known for their narratives, and this seemed to be emphasizing it a lot more than I've seen in any other fighting game. Yeah,
and it looks good. That's the important thing.
And
RGG Studio.
It looks like they're doing a good choice of making you fight more than like the combat in the game seems it's centered around not just fighting one strong opponent, but multiple easier ones.
Yeah,
it looked like he was fighting against 3, which is a good way because I think a big issue with fighting game stories is you're so pigeonholed into the gameplay,
fighting the characters of the game. So for no reason at all, they just start fighting each other.
Yeah, just make some grunts.
Now, granted, Street Fighter 6 campaign World Tour did have grunts for you to fight, and it was terrible.
Yeah, it was not good.
But this looks good.
It does.
Where am I? Sorry, I'm trying to find my notes. RuneScape Dragon Wild, September 15th, 2029, had another trailer. That game looks fun.
It does look good.
That game looks fun. If I've got nothing else going on, which it comes out the same day as Wolverine, so I've got something else going on.
It is a Swedish developer, not Korean.
Section 9?
Yeah.
All right. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're not Korean from what I've seen before, but yeah. And then there was a Switch 2 montage showing off a whole bunch of things. Soulframe is getting an alpha. Grounded 2 Into the Abyss update coming out August 11th. Grounded 2 continues to look fantastic. Mafia, The Old Country Man of Honor is coming out this August. And then finally, I mentioned it before, 1666 Amsterdam is coming out. You get to play as a witch. Something to do with time travel.
Seeing that title, I feel like we've seen this before somewhere, like in some kind of reveal trailer, not like
sure this was
actual games.
I'm pretty sure this was a new announcement. I'm just trying to remember who he said this was, who developed.
Oh yeah,
or what he had developed in the past, and I don't remember. It was another time bending thing or whatever. Anyways, this game looks cool. This looks like a game and a perspective and a player character that I've never really experienced in a video game before, with a tone to match a new unique take on it, and I would really like to hear and see more. The prologue for the game is free on Steam and Epic Game Store right now. Launches into early access later this year. I might be trying that prologue out. I might hit the download on that prologue.
So it was from a Assassin's Creed co-director, Patrice Desilets.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah.
Now I'm seeing a weird thing. Let me see if. Okay, yeah. See gameplay from 1666 Amsterdam by the director of the first 2 Assassin's Creeds from an article on April 30th, 2016. So we had heard about this at some point.
Oh, Jeff did mention that this was like a 16-year-long project.
Yeah. I was just trying to get it to work. So I don't know why. Maybe like rights and bullshit, things like that. But
I mean, maybe it was just a game that just took a long time to make.
Maybe it was, you know? But it looked really cool. Yeah, because witches, I was thinking here, and I can't think of any other game where there was a witch as like the main protagonist.
I mean,
certainly not historical witch.
Not with like this tone or this
No.
this game genre. Like there's a lot of like cozy games where you play as a witch, or there's a lot of like RPGs where you'll play as a witch or something like that. But like one where it's like this like third person narrative action thing. At least that's what I think is happening with the historical thing and the we're going dark. We're going Salem witch trials. We're going all these things with it. Looks interesting. It's a little janky with the cat looking thing, but it definitely seems like this is a smaller, almost like a one-man team thing going on here. I don't know.
So I'm assuming she's. I guess it's kind of belied by the fact that she's. I hope you use that word right. By the fact she's using her powers in the open, but I think walking around town with a black cat on your shoulders, kind of in a time where people are suspicious of witches, isn't the best idea.
But we'll see.
We will see.
But I like what I see. I think I might check out that prologue
and get it. 1666. Huh? 666?
Yeah, 666. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this game.
Saw Genesis from Blooper Team, a 3v1 horror multiplayer game, an asymmetrical horror game. Cool. I mean, I think I'd be into that. I would need to see what gameplay actually looks like to see if I like actually care. And if people are if people are into it. But like, that's an interesting concept. That's an interesting idea. I'm down to see more. CI Games had a trailer for Lords of the Fallen 2. Didn't do anything for me. Connor, didn't do anything for you?
No, just because I've played the last game.
Coming this fall.
Yeah, coming this fall. It's the fact that I was burned by the last game that just came out fairly recently, back in 2023. And then all the promotion I've seen just makes it very clear they're aping off of like Elden Ring and Night Rain with their designs. Like it looks... At first, I would think that it was from a FromSoft game, but I was like, oh no, this is them doing their own style, but the armor looks the exact same. Oh yeah, Dark Souls character. One looks like a Dark Souls character. So those kinds of things don't exactly give me hope. But who knows? Maybe I'm proven wrong.
But you're like barely hitting the snout with that hit. Like, you need to get closer before you do a big swinging attack like that.
No, because the dragon's also moving. Well, no, he's not doing that yet.
He's like hitting it on the nose. Like, it's going to hurt him, but like in the way of like I accidentally flicked your nose a little hard, Anyways, after that, it was Star Wars.
What was the game called again?
Star Wars Zero Company from Bit Reactor, co-developed by Respawn. We got a new date, August 27th, 2026.
Good August day.
Yeah,
good day in August.
I've seen some stuff on this game as like I've been following it as it's going. I don't know how I missed that this was like specifically a Clone Wars era game, and I'm sure that that's not new information. But I'm really enjoying everything that I'm seeing from this. I love a nice like little tactics RPG strategy game, like an XCOM like. And then you put a Star Wars coat of paint on it. Yeah, that sounds like right up my alley. And it's right up my fucking alley. Everything they're showing here sounds great. Story looks interesting enough.
And that building your party.
That building your party and building out your abilities and your different your different like factions of units that you can have. So I can have R2 units, I can have a Jedi unit, I can have clone trooper units, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm playing this another one. I'm playing day one. Star Wars fans, we are eating this year. This is what I've always been saying. Star Wars is such a big and vast IP. Why am I only getting character action games?
Yeah.
Fucking here we go.
And if this fails, they'll never do anything else.
They'll never do it again.
Action
Blood of the Dawnwalker, September 3rd, 2026. I don't know if that date is new or not. We got a pretty meaty trailer here with quite a bit of cinematics, and then it cut into in-engine footage. We'll see about Blood of the Dawnwalker. Yeah. I know there's a faction in the internet who's really excited about this game, and I'm like, okay, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but we'll see how it comes out.
It's got some roughness around the edges, and they're the only thing concerning is they're kind of already jumping the gun and like, oh, this is going to be a new IP. We're doing more with it than just this one game.
Oh,
that's what he said. He literally was saying that like it's going to bring us to the modern times. He said something like what we're going to do later.
All right.
So,
well, I thought that's just what was happening in the game because the beginning of the trailer showed the delivery man and clearly modern times and so forth. So I thought it was just the what happened in the game.
Yeah, I guess it could be. I just think it's going to be the end, or it's maybe the game's going to be centered around him in the future, looking back at things that matter.
I'll say it right now, guys. Y'all need to move.
Move?
September 3rd. September's too fucking busy. Now, granted, you're hitting the earlier of the month, but September's too busy, man. Y'all gotta go. Everybody launching in September, I understand. GTA, right there. Fucking go to next year. Like, or put. I would never allocate for crunching. Maybe you need to come in before September because there's just too many people in the way right now.
But it's the beginning of September. It's getting ahead of all of the other more recognizable titles. So it's not the worst thing, especially people who buy games just because one looks interesting. And if they see this before the other games, they might not buy them and buy the one that came out first, if it does well. It's the other ones that I'm worried about.
September's a bloodbath, man.
It is,
I'm worried about Control Resonant. I really want that game to do well, especially because it seems like Remedy is not on the strongest footing right now. That would be a horrible studio to lose. And they're right after Wolverine on the same day as a million other things. Like, yeah, the end of September is a fucking bloodbath. My steak is too juicy, Connor. But it's bad for them, Where are we? Among Us. Among Us team has a new project. This is, of course, Inner Sloth. Among Us story on guard. Little murder mystery story game that you can dive in and you solve a murder. Connor, do your tasks and solve a murder. It's Among Us, but not Among Us. You know what I mean?
But then you wake up from your virtual reality
you
and
go
there's
into a virtual
an
reality.
actual murder.
Oh.
So, they could play around with this in interesting ways.
It looks cute. I like
does.
the art style. And it seems like there's some like fun stuff happening here. I'm interested to see what people think. And then a little bit of advertisements for the Among Us TV series. We got a little trailer for that and a fun little like on-stage interaction thing. Bringing people on.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I guess the one thing that was concerning about the animation is that it seemed like very stiff. And I'm like, this is the thing that's been in how long in production?
Well, I think it seems intentional to me because, I'll remind you, like, Among Us animation's pretty stiff, too.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
So I think they're just trying to fit in that. And I think when they need to, they're stepping it up. But, like, also, like, this is screaming clearly kid show to me. So we're not trying to change the world with the Among Us show. 007 First Light is getting a new story mission. Bama will return.
He's one of the characters you meet in that game.
Yeah.
So apparently he was pretty damn good enough to make a DLC about.
This is clearly this was already.
They already made it. Yeah.
Another Switch 2 ad with a bunch of stuff coming to Switch 2 or on Switch 2 by Switch 2 is what Nintendo wants you to do. Gothic remake, kind of just quick trailer in and out. Aeon 2, another quick trailer, just kind of in and out. Looked pretty interesting to me though. I put anime Cyberpunk game. Wuthering Waves is having a crossover with Cyberpunk on June 8th. Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance coming out next year, 2027. This is said to be a massive expansion.
That's what they used.
So you're up in the sky, you're running up walls, and you're on your mount and flying around and doing things and hunting a elder dragon. I think they called it, or something like that.
I think they said another dragon because I think dragons maybe are.
They gave it a title like Elder something because they made a big deal of like, oh, it's hard to kill. It must be an elder dragon or something like that. Looks like Monster Hunter me. Looks like it'd be a fun time. I hope they enjoy it. Swords of Legend. This is the one that had the rawest gameplay demo I've seen in a long, long time. Where you just just had a boss fight right in the middle. Not a lot of information about the game. Not a lot of like, here's why you want to play it. Just the boss fight, which I understand it can be hard to put together marketing materials for games when you're trying to get the game to function and work. This was not the best introduction for people who don't know who you are.
Yeah.
It was quite jarring, and like your gameplay looked okay. It didn't look good enough to just be like, here's this, 4 or 5 minute premiere of what we're doing here. Like I don't know anything about you, and your gameplay doesn't look that good to me.
Yeah, games that typically do this in these kinds of showcases are established enough to where people are more interested in learning what the mechanics are based off of their experience with the last game. If you just kind of do something no one's familiar with, I mean, some cool things are going on, like summoning people to fight for you and block attacks.
Yeah, it looks fun.
It just, you got to sell us on it, and usually they're flashy trailers for a reason.
Yeah. Or it's like, but like also like doing it with a boss fight or some type of boss fight character, I think was another like misstep here, because it's like, I don't know what attacks are powerful or what you're doing, or like, is this a power fantasy game? Is this a really difficult game? It just seems like a really like flashy action game with like, it doesn't seem like the attacks are connecting
as solidly as you would think.
Like there's not a lot of like animations to tell me like which hits are the heavy hitter hits. Again, cool animations, cool little things happening. I do like the summoning thing and like the summon coming in and helping you and defending you from the fire and stuff. So like certainly looks quality. It's just this was a bad way to show your game. Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. Hell yeah, bro.
Everyone loves Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels
love playing with them.
Sonic. Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Playing with them. Listen, it looks good. People like Hot Wheels games. Sonic Racing Crossroads is having a crossover with multiple IPs: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Godzilla, Evangelion, and Pico Park. Is what I wrote there, and it seemed like the Pico Park was like a different thing. Oh, they put a lot more in the ad. This is year 2. Oh, I think those are all old ones. But yeah, now they've got a bunch of things, including Pico Park. 35 years, still going fast. Sonic is doing his thing. Attack on Titan 3 announced coming July 1st, 2026.
Cool movement, some cool story things going on. I never watched the original anime all the way through, and I've heard it's a masterpiece. I'll take their word for it.
I thought it got like kind of like rough near the end or whatever.
No, people were talking about how like amazing it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Clutch from Maverick Games coming out fall 2027. It's a racing
Clutch.
game with like a heavy cinematic story narrative based focus to it. Look neat. Looks
Eh,
pretty.
I'm more interested in Stuntman. Hollywood Stuntman.
Honestly, me too.
Yeah.
Chronicle Medieval EA 2026. This just kind of felt like another trailer to me, but it was a good trailer.
First gameplay we got. Before it was just a cinematic
Did
one.
we not get like the same? Definitely more gameplay, but did we not
Yeah.
get something similar to it in the last?
We might have, but it definitely would have been one of those cases of like, well, what's this game gonna play like? Whereas this one
Okay.
kind of I think gives you a better idea. It's going the Mountain Blade. Was that the name of the game?
I'm seeing a lot of prep. Was there a lot of like actual action gameplay in this?
That's why I'm Bannerlord. I can't remember Mountain Blade Bannerlord. The thing about that game is you do a lot of strategy, but then you're actually in the fighting, and that's what this is going for as well. So it's a
Okay.
mix of the two.
All right. I'm just not seeing a lot of like in the fighting here. I mean, there's some stuff, but like it could also just like be just kind of like tricky camera angles and so forth. But we'll see. Okay, well there was a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. I
And
mean, it
then
looks
at the end,
neat.
it shows like some brutal forest combat. And,
Yeah.
who knows?
Looks neat. You can wishlist it now. Early access later this year. Sea of Remnants. Oh yeah,
They were going crazy with it. They were showing lots of things that I didn't quite understand. I'm still confused. What
is the
how
game?
gameplay wise this is going to work?
What is the game? Are we shooting? Are we doing? What are we doing?
I remember we had a little bit of gameplay last time, and it was still confusing. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Capcom's got a collection thing by Capcom Games. Hitman World of Assassination is having a Wiz Khalifa event. Hey, man, cool that they're still doing Hitman stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear to me that the 007 thing is not going to last forever with IO.
No.
So I don't know what they're going to do after this, especially, with what we're hearing from what Paramount's doing and pulling the license and all that. So we'll see what IO's next move is after this. But hey, man, it seems like 007 is really connecting with the people. Obviously critically acclaimed. Well, yeah, did real well critically at the very least. And so, yeah. Pal World 1.0, July 10th. For those who still care about Pal World, knock yourself out.
There's someone out there.
And then this is when we kind of like woke back up, and we right here to the end of the thing is just pretty much banger. Wolf Among Us 2 got a new trailer showing off what we're doing again after so many years. 2027. They're putting a year on it. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more than a year, but we'll see. But Connor, don't worry. If 2027 is too far for you, you can refresh your familiarity with the Wolf Among Us remaster coming out holiday of this year. Again, when we get a date, it's a remaster of a game that's 12 years old at this point. So that's kind of crazy that we're not getting any more details than that. But very cool. As I was watching the Wolf Among Us 2 trailer, I was like, God, I don't remember what happened in the first one, and I also don't remember if I even ever beat the first one. So very, very cool that they're giving us a little remastered so that we can refresh ourselves on that. That's a very smart move.
It is. I want to play the old games because I never did.
And it being a remaster, you can polish up some of that Telltale jank from back in the day. Hopefully.
Depends how much they want to do with it. So
Stellar Blade BloodRain. It plays the new character Evie. From Eve to EV, really stretch yourselves to come up with that.
Same model of Eve. It's like the second one, EV, like another.
I don't think that's it. I could be wrong. But
you didn't beat the game. What do you know?
I mean, that's not the same character. Like that's a different character.
That's where they're androids, though.
Yeah, sure, yeah, but
mixed parts. You
said
can
the
take
same
out
model,
head.
but the next model,
yeah,
it's fine, whatever. What they're showing looks good. It looks more tasteful than the first one, but I also remember really, really enjoying early Stellar Blade marketing material, and then I got the game and it was just titties all over the fucking place, and it just made me feel gross for playing it. But what I'm seeing here looks great. Looks like we're giving the people more Stellar Blade, more of that great combat. I'm not seeing anything too different or new in terms of combat, but I like the environment that we're in, this little metropolitan city area. That is a little different than anything I remember seeing in Stellar Blade, but like, or maybe not different, but certainly like more advanced than anything I saw in Stellar Blade. So if we had to get through that first one to get to the second one, and the second one is really going to pop off, well, then I'm, color me interested. Stellar Blade, a good game.
Just held down by other elements.
No? A lot of its elements. Like not just the titties, but like its design was not fantastic overall, but pretty good combat. God, why is there so much jiggle physics on the ass? She's just taking her robe off. Come on, guys. This is
onto a skin suit, Tavin, please.
Ah,
different.
not shaking her ass. But this shot was cool when she jumped off the fucking bridge down things. There was a lot of cool shots.
I'm curious about how you're going to move in this urban environment, because that's the most interesting thing to me. Whereas the first game was just kind of boring landscapes from everything I saw.
A lot of desert. I remember a lot of desert. You know. Street Fighter 6 Year 4, Connor. This had your biggest pop off of the day.
Yeah.
They announced a whole batch of. I think these are all new characters. Street Fighter 6, even if they're not new Street Fighter characters. Arjun, Yasmin, and Bosch.
Bosch is
and
definitely
then,
an old character.
And then they had a big. Here you go with Tifa coming to the game. Now Tifa's been a character that's been rumored for fighting games for quite a while. I like her in Street Fighter. That makes the most sense. You know, there's a lot of, what was it, Tekken talk?
Yeah. Well, it was Tekken talk just because it makes sense that she would be in there. But there came a point where there were rumors that she was being added to Street Fighter 6.
Where'd Clive go?
What?
Clive went to Tekken?
Tekken, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fantastic. Can't wait to see how she plays, what she plays like. And
Super excited.
This might bring me back to Street Fighter, especially after, I'll spend some time with Marvel Token, and then, maybe that'll brush me up and put me in the mood for Street Fighter as well.
Yeah, I will have to play this again. I was hearing again from my more Street Fighter-centric person, very love Tifa. Disappointed by all the other ones, because there's a lot bigger names to draw from in your catalog, and it did not try to go for that at all. So I understand why some people might be pissed, because legacy characters haven't had the best showing in Street Fighter 6 from a lot of people's takes.
And then the big one, Connor. They left us with a big one, and they gave us a massive amount of information and a massive amount of footage that I just didn't think we were going to get all of this. Finally announced Part 3 of Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy, Final Fantasy VII Revelation.
Spring 2027.
Spring 2027 on all platforms. PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Nintendo Switch 2. Very, very impressive. Good to see them get out of that exclusivity deal with PlayStation. I think that's the right move for Final Fantasy VII. And just Square Enix in general.
And it makes sense from a fan perspective, because you're trying to bring people into the fold of this Final Fantasy game. And so there are going to be people that played it on PC, that played it on Switch or whatever. And I imagine every single time the only time the second one came out, there was a lot of disappointment of, well, I can't just immediately jump into this unless I buy a PlayStation. This is making it to where all the fans can come together and no one's going to be left behind for spoilers to ruin their experience.
Yeah. I think also Square Enix has just been very disappointed with the performance of performance of Final Fantasy games on PlayStation 5. 16 didn't sell crazy well. It sold well, but not as well as I think they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think there was a similar story behind 7 Rebirth, but I think 7 Rebirth had so much critical acclaim, and obviously it's Final Fantasy 7 to the point to where a lot of those sales, when they did come to other platforms, did transfer over. Otherwise, I don't think they would have made this giant push to go multi-platform like they have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious as to if that cost them behind the scenes, on the back end, relationships, or just straight up money in this. But what I am seeing in this game looks fucking awesome. Of course, we're just getting more of that Final Fantasy VII gameplay that you and I adore so much, but we're just continuing to build on it, continue to advance upon it. More characters, more party members, more powers, more abilities, more synergy, all of that stuff. And I'm sure they've got, another new combat subsystem that we haven't seen just sitting under the hood here. So I'm very, very excited to see how they can continue to build. They showed off the high wind, which is very exciting. You get to fly around the world in that.
Seems like right out the gate you're getting it. It's because it seems like they're trying to make the world as explorable as possible.
Well, there's not much. I mean,
in the old game,
there's not that much more game in between where we left off in Rebirth and then when you do get the high wind in the original game.
Yeah, so this is the point where I think they're going to be the most liberal with the things they add to this
Yeah.
game, even more than the first one.
Yeah, I don't suspect that we'll be in Sid's plane that long.
Yeah.
I imagine we're gonna go to the Northern Crater pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna be the first thing we really do. It might even be our tutorial, and then the events that happen there. Where we have that split off,
or maybe that happens a lot later now. Maybe they change.
It could. I don't know. It depends on what is our structure. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would make a good tutorial level. It
would. Yeah, it definitely would. Just what they would do has not exactly been easy to predict, narrative-wise especially, which, I mean, not much to go off on this trailer, but Vincent and Sid were, of course, the highlights of finally seeing how they play. Vincent especially, he definitely got a little bit more time. You saw his main feature being the turn into the beast.
Yeah.
And it looked like you were describing, having him be a ranged character that can then shift to close combat.
Yeah.
I think it's especially needed, especially things that happened after the second game.
Being-
They're going to
being-
need to
yeah.
do that kind of character.
Of course, being a character that like is not going to be aggroing everything or not being the main focus of your enemy, and then all of a sudden, oh yes, you are. You're the main
Yeah.
focus of it. So I'm very interested to see how all of that's going to play and how that's going to balance. I can't wait to play around really with both of them because Sid looked cool too.
He did, yeah.
And then of course they're adding on a bunch of new things. The costumes or the fit system as they called it. Where you get to select your clothes and those will have different attributes and give you different stat bonuses and so forth. They showed one of Cloud's outfits, but I didn't understand the thing there. But Tifa, I think they even called it like the Black Mage costume. So clearly moving Tifa more into that mage role post Rebirth, which makes sense.
That's really fucking cool.
Title. What do you think about it? Revelation.
I guarantee it makes sense.
I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure we'll roll credits on that game and be like,
"That's Revelation."
Yep,
yeah.
you revealed a lot. There was a lot to be revealed, but
doesn't bite. Doesn't make you go, Revelation. I cannot wait for Revelation.
There's so many Revelation subtitles.
There are. Immediately
and
thought of Resident Evil. That was my first thought.
Right? And like just a million other things like under that title of Revelations. Like it's always the third game is Revelations, or whatever. Even they said the main theme of their game, resolve. I think that's already a better word. Like why is it not that? Of like resolve the conflict, show resolve, like show integrity and resolve through the adventure. And then like of course, it's always felt to me that the subtitle has always been part of Sephiroth's intentions as we go through. What the fuck is his intentions with Revelation? Well, I guess the revelation of the game. All right.
What's he doing?
All right.
He's bringing together the worlds, Tef.
Listen, I'm very excited for new players to Final Fantasy. If they've only been playing the remake series up to this point, I'm very excited to see their reactions to this part because shit is going to be crazy. Not even including the parts that are going to be new to us as people who love the original game.
Unfortunately, they didn't show any Queen's Blood. They showed a small little weird, I guess it's in the moment mini game of getting the shackles off.
I can guarantee you Queen's Blood will return. Yeah. It seemed more like contextual mini games is all they showed. The handcuffs, getting the handcuffs off, the weird turret segment where they were blasting a weapon away from that small town that Cloud is hanging out in. I love the parachuting out of the high wind.
Oh, I love that so much.
That answers so many questions in my brain of how the high wind is going to operate because like it's a big fucking ship. How are you going to create terrain to where we can park the ship and be open world in a way that is still free and willing to explore? Oh, well, the high wind's just going to stay up in the air.
Yeah,
duh. Like we're just not. It's just not going to be a problem.
And original Final Fantasy VII, you just had that large flat plane that you would constantly go across. So of course they couldn't do that again.
Yeah,
it'd be very situational. I like jumping out of planes.
And also, I'm going to jump out of the plane a lot, Yeah, everything looks great. The environments look great. The enemies look great. I'm so fucking excited.
One interesting thing I thought about this is, are we going to be splitting up our party? Because you had mentioned there was seemingly a segment where Cloud wasn't where you would think
Cloud
he would
was
be.
not the party leader. It was Tifa, and then they showed a minute where Yuffie was the party leader. But I think as the trailer went on, I was like, oh, wait. But they were doing that up and down Rebirth, where like, here's the Tifa segment. Here's the Barrett segment. Here's the Red 13 and Barrett segment. I mean, our party is so large now that, like, we could do way more of that. And, this is a great way to chop it up, have different party members interact with each other and so forth. I mean, in Rebirth, they did such a great job of when you're exploring the open world, having the whole party together, even though not all of the party was active at the same time. But even if Barrett wasn't part of your main three, he was still talking to Red, he was still talking to Tifa, he was still talking as you were exploring the world and so forth. So I mean, it's just one of those things that like they've been nailing it as we've been going along, and Rebirth was so fucking good that if it's literally just Rebirth again, that's all it needs to be.
It's just the narrative. Are they going to be able to stick the landing? That's really the only question of quality I have at this point. Otherwise, I'm confident.
Even if it's not like this big grand thing like that we've been hypothesizing for all these years, if they just land the plane on it being just a really good remake, because it's serving both purposes. Like if it's just a really good remake, I'm still satisfied.
Yeah.
But we will see coming spring 2027. I'm so glad. I was expecting a year, but after they just kept showing us stuff, I was like, dude, we're gonna get more than a year. And the fact that we got early, that's telling me early to mid 2027. I'm so fucking excited. Dude, we are playing this game this time next year.
The last game came out in April, or was it March? It was maybe the
It was
end of
early.
April.
I think it was March.
Yeah. So
February?
around that time. Yeah, and it definitely wasn't February. I know it was. Well, what do I know? It seems to make sense with the development of how these games have progressed. Because I think the first game even released in the spring, or at least around that time. February. Fuck. Wouldn't think so.
February 29th, PlayStation 5. Where did the first one come?
When did it come out? Now we're just.
It was.
We don't wanna be,
Was it after Last of Us Part 2? Before.
What is that move
I
that
think it was
he's
before,
doing?
April
He's doing like
10th.
a summoning thing, but it's not a classic summoning move.
Oh, look at fucking Barrett in this fucking knight armor, dude. What the fuck is that about?
Then fuck him.
That Kate Sith and a little cat magic thing.
Not kill him. Drown him.
Where are they?
Who? Oh, Shinra, definitely. But no. There's some weird stuff going on in the background, like it's a hideout.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. What I'm trying to figure out is this like a narrative set piece, like
Avalanche base?
golden saucer type thing? Oh, maybe. Or is it like something that is actually gameplay centric? You know, I think we're getting costumes, and I think there's gonna be a lot of them.
I think so as well.
You know, I
love
probably
playing
like
dress up.
probably like 5 or 6 variants per character. Maybe. What was I looking for? The move. What was the move you were looking for? It was a Sid move?
Yeah, he was like bringing up a thing out of the ground, like there's a thing from anime called Hunter x Hunter. It's called a Nenfish.
I can't wait
to.
I can't wait to watch and rewatch all of this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, again and again. Man,
Mark
this
Lance.
looks
He
so
marks his attacks, and then he's able to do more. Oh, I bet he marks people, and then that's how you guide the jump mechanic of being the
maybe.
Dragoon.
I've missed.
see that.
Oh, this thing. That seems like a limit break.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. There probably is
I
a
didn't
limit break
use
I forgot
Sid
about.
enough in the original to know his limit breaks like that, but
Yeah.
that looks like a limit break of some kind. Because even Tifa still has the dolphin flurry thing. You know, dolphin does pop up. So yeah, I'm excited. God, she looks so good.
She always does.
That's such a great costume for her. I want to see Clouds.
It looks weird.
Classic.
Classic. It's the top part they needed to work on. They needed to make it more. If you're doing a warrior
it's
class,
just
make it
like
more
a-
muscly, like armory.
So it's like something to do with the legs, right? Warrior
Yeah.
legs. So, okay, so I mean, they wanted to keep the top half mobile and then protect the bottom.
That the warrior seems like you would just be a bit heavier in general. The freelancer is the one I can imagine being more mobile. And kind of the point is to change it
Well,
up.
I think the idea is that he can plant his legs.
Okay, well, at that point, just still give him the whole big armor. Make him look cool. It doesn't look. It needs to be filled out.
But he got to swing the big sword, Connor.
You could
He's
do
got to
that.
swing a big sword.
This is an anime-centric kind of game, inspired game, like in that kind of ridiculous
What,
like
just in
area.
that it's Japanese?
in the area of
She
just
looks
doing whatever
so
you want.
good in this scene. I love this outfit for her. That's so good. Did they show one from Yuffie earlier?
Yeah.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did.
We're dragging on. I can do all this in my free time. Oh, I love the updates to the UI. Like just the little flares that they've added, like this like little triangle thing that they've added in the active player character thing. Some of like they've just kind of, I said font earlier, just like a shorthand. It's the same font, but like they've just kind of altered the look of it slightly to just give it a new game look. You know, just
Keep things fresh.
Sometimes you just change things just to change them. And you know what? I like what they're doing here. It looks good. It looks advanced. It looks like the next step up from what we got before.
What are those dash points below the health, below the limit break bar?
Well, so these like little ones underneath the ATB bar, those were in the last game. Oh yeah. These like signify like the different synergy things that you can do.
Yep.
It's the one next to the actual limit break bar that I'm curious about. But as I thought about it, I do think those were in the last game, and I just don't remember them that well. I think it was like you could your different levels of limit breaks.
Yeah.
Like it builds up to those like type things. But there's like shots in the trailer and so forth where like Cloud has like 3 or like of those little sidebars. So
It would
I'm
get
like,
big.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. I just don't remember Rebirth enough to know. That's a new enemy type in the air, right?
Oh yeah. I'd
I'm so
imagine they had
excited.
a good amount of new enemies in this game.
I'm so excited, man.
I am too.
Like-
I didn't know it was getting this soon.
Oh man. I again, I legit that first trailer that they showed, like it like there was like a point where like it like stopped like the like cinematic-y stuff, but then it like jumped into gameplay, and I was not expecting any of that. They just kept giving us more. Like they cut to gameplay 3 different times. And I was like, holy shit, there's more. But like there was like a total like there was a moment in the first trailer where I was like, all right, they can just cut to title here and it'd be fine. And then it kept going, and I was like, oh my god, like they showed us gameplay like right away. Holy shit.
Doesn't
Can't
want to
wait.
give up.
ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for our breakdown and reaction and coverage for Summer Game Fest 2026. Please let us know down in the comments below. What did you think of the show? Are you excited for Final Fantasy VII? Are you excited for Resident Evil Veronica? What was your highlight of the show outside of those two big boys? Let me know down in the comments below. And of course, until next time, have a great time. Connor, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye. Go watch the Joe Budden podcast.
I've got clips for that load up. That's why he said that. Also, subscribe. Xbox reaction, maybe a Nintendo Direct reaction.